Hey everybody, have you heard about the Drunken Peasants Patreon? It helps support the show while getting you some cool perks. Check it out! For $1 per month, you get to use our exclusive fan chat that appears at the bottom of the screen on every episode. For $5 per month, you get 2 new private shows, including Actual Mania, as well as our back catalog of private shows, plus all lower tier perks. For $10 per month, you get all of our monthly video content. This includes multiple post shows, our monthly reviews, our back catalog of all that content, plus all lower tier perks. For $15 per month, your name will appear in the ending credits of each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $25 per month, you get to take part in our monthly booking committee hangout to help us book our Patreon content for that month, plus all lower tier perks. For $33 per month, you get an exclusive piece of DP merch each month, plus all lower tier perks. For $50 per month, you appear in the opening credits for each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $100 per month, you get to join us as a guest on an episode of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Plus, you guessed it, all lower tier perks. Visit patreon.com/DP now to become a patron of the Drunken Peasants podcast.
I'm an incel, mindfulness shit. I'm a Christian, and I wear pretense. I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a sim pro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a sim pro, and I'm just a Chad. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi everybody, welcome to a very special afternoon edition of DP. We're doing it live right now. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. On this wonderful Sunday afternoon, please like the stream. And truth be told, the reason why I'm doing this is because I didn't meet the goal last night. We had a very modified schedule last week. I was out of town for a funeral and took a little bit of time off after that. It was a pretty heavy time. And we tried to squeeze in 2 shows in one last night. We streamed for 8.5 hours. So I'm here. I'm trying to meet the goal. If you guys want to toss me a couple bucks, the link is pinned in the top of the chat. I don't want to. I'll probably end up bringing it up again later, as we absolutely need to meet it. But I want to get into some other stuff. I need you guys to do me a favor, all of you right now. Emo Howlingwolf is streaming right now, and I need you guys to ask him if he will please unban Drunken Peasants. All right, I'm gonna put the link to his chat here, and I say, Emo, pretty please, with sugar on top, unban Drunken Peasants. All right, just ask him.
So I'd rather stay in my own fucking room.
Let's see.
Then I don't have to socialize with idiots.
Say, hi, Emo. Please, let's see if Drunken Peasants is blocked.
Paulie Crispy used to.
You can go to this stream though right here by joining the link.
Come up on my panel, but just remember it's not a safe space. Yeah, I don't go to other people's panels to be dogpiled.
Come on my panel.
I don't do it anymore.
Ooh, ask him to. I don't see Drunken Peasants popping up.
From Queen Wasp.
Say unban DP.
I just choose not to go there.
Or unban the peasants. Let's see what actually works.
I just choose
banned.
not to go there.
Hey, you Emo, you're such a cool guy.
That I've unsubbed from because they don't fucking support me. It's not that I got banned by those auditors. Those auditors don't support me, so I
ask him to be on DP. Say, hey, Emo.
I chose where I can and cannot go.
Altered Perspective too. He doesn't realize Altered Perspective and DP are like the same people.
Mentality going around. Well, Emo is not allowed.
Thank you, Mr. Morden.
There and he's not allowed.
Yeah,
here.
be on DP.
And every time I do find a new place to go, the trolls go into the place and ruin it.
Yeah, the chat doesn't show up. It's because Drunken Peasants is probably banned.
Queen Wasp in person.
So you got to do DP. You got to say be on DP.
Once Hillbilly Man and all my faggot trolls found out that I go to Queen Wasp's channel, then they all started hanging out over there.
Unban the peasants, please. Yeah, see, that's working.
To ruin the fucking
he might have drunk blocked because he drinks a lot but tries to hide it.
Drive Emo out of there. And it worked. Sorry, Queen.
Please.
Sorry, I can't be a part of your show. You want
unban DP, please.
Up on your panel.
Unban
like you put in that long-winded paragraph the other day.
Ask him what he thinks of the Altered Perspective.
You can run it as you see fit. See, I love these people that.
Oh, you can be like, hey, Emo, I heard you're a fan of the Altered Perspective.
You gotta love the people who are hypocritical.
Let's see if he.
I'll give you an example. Well, Emo, you banned too many people. If you didn't ban people, people would like you.
Yep.
If you didn't ban people, people would like you.
That's true. Well, they probably still wouldn't like you.
You shouldn't ban anybody. Emo, you shouldn't ban anybody because banning people is wrong. Banning people
I'm seeing
is really,
some
really
things
bad.
disappearing.
But yet, Andrew Blame, who used to preach that to me, I bet he's got a blacklist on the Drama Dome. How much you want to bet he's got a blacklist on the Drama Dome? So this guy's going to tell me that I shouldn't be allowed to block people on my channel, but yet he has a blacklist on his channel. You see what I mean? See the hypocrisy about it? And then when I questioned Andrew about, well, why did you block people, Andrew? Oh, because he'll say it's my channel. I can run it. I can run it the way I want to. Okay, so Andrew can run this channel the way he wants to.
Ask him why this will get you banned, but ask him why he poops and sits around in the diaper all day.
Where he only wants to talk to certain people. Where he doesn't want to talk to. Where he doesn't want to talk to certain people, so he's got them blocked. I find it funny that Emo's not supposed to block and ban anybody, but every other channel on YouTube is allowed to block people. I find that ironic.
Words of wisdom from Nicholas Myers.
People bitch about the way I run
Lady
my
Di.
channel.
Lady Di.
These same people will put up a 15-page article saying, this is my channel. This is the way I run it. So if it's okay to run your channel your way, it should be okay for Emo to run his channel his way.
Emo uses this
Case
kind of
law.
logic all the time.
Off my ass.
Like, Emo claims to not be racist because he's not mean to all black
If you
people.
don't like it, unsub, screw.
I am
think
Emo
about
and I cry
2,000
all the
people, will ya?
time. Cry all the time. Yes, the alcoholic beggars.
That's just the way
I'm
I
going to start
feel
a
about
side
it.
channel
I'm
that
just
says
being
that.
honest. Just being honest. Keeping it real. Keeping it fucking real. All right, so we got it. An hour and 32 minutes is a good time.
Are you going to
quit.
leave?
I want to appreciate everybody for coming in.
No.
I didn't even read the fucking chat. I'm just going to turn the chat off anyway.
No.
I don't even read the chat anymore because I know probably, I know.
I'm trying to
I'm
get
not even
Emo
gonna
to
mention
rage.
his
That's
name
what we're
'cause he
doing
likes
right
the
now.
attention. I know there's going to be assholes spamming my chat.
Don't go. No.
Yep.
Don't go. No.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
Emo. Why do you sit in your poop diaper?
Until next time. Happy Sunday, people.
Why do you sit in your poop diaper?
I
Oh,
might
that
be
guy
back later to do a
banned.
panel or something if I can get enough people together to do it. Because I'm not going to sit here all day
Don't
by myself.
go.
But
No.
if people want to do a panel together, it would be nice.
I'll do
I
the
was in the
panel.
mood for one last night, but nobody decent was live. Except for the cesspool channels. The cesspool channels
that?
were all live.
Who?
But that's it for now. I'm
no.
out of here. And like I said,
No.
the people who really need to get a hold of me, the people who really had something important to say, they know how to get a hold of me. Because like I said, I'm not reading the chat. I don't give a fuck about the chat.
Yes, you do.
Because I know the chat's just filled with assholes.
If you
anyway.
didn't care about it, you
So,
wouldn't ban people
is
from
what
it.
it
You
is.
just let it go. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Emo left. Well, that was fun while it lasted. I know we watched it last night, but it was like really late at night, and I don't think everyone got to see it. So we're going to go through the Chris Chan body cam footage again, and then I got some other stuff, too, to go through. Yeah. So let's check it out again. It's very entertaining.
Is there anybody else in the room?
Wait, next gen.
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you can't tangibly see them.
Nothing.
Ethan Ralph.
Yeah, those are trolls. They're following me from the internet. Do not report this.
I think that's real. Oh my God, what is this?
I am Christian Sanchu, your goddess blue hearts. Okay. It's happening now. We're on the very last.
Sometimes I will watch channels with body cam footage, so it's kind of funny to see one with Chris Chan.
What? They're everywhere. I don't believe that. We're surrounded.
What began as a routine arrest on August 1st, 2021 in Henrico, Virginia, quickly spiraled into a surprising spectacle in the parking lot of a Regency Inn hotel. The focus of the unexpected attention was internet personality known as Chris Chan. This never-before-seen footage was obtained and first released by Ewu, and reveals a behind-the-scenes look at the day that took thousands of online observers by storm.
What the heck is going on right now? It's the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
As officers with the Henrico County Police Department cautiously approached the second-floor hotel,
I would have pronounced it Enrico, and I'm wondering if it is, and that's just this AI pronounces it Enrico.
Room. They prepare themselves in case a possible altercation waits for them behind the door.
She's right here. No, gotta unlock it. Hello.
Yes.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Christine Chandler.
Okay, can you come out for a second?
What's the situation?
What's that? You got a warrant for your arrest, all right? Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You're not gonna stop. You're not gonna do that. Do not fight. You will get tased.
Okay, well, listen, I will comply by...
Wow, could you imagine the footage if Christian had gotten tased? Maybe that would have started the dimensional merge.
What? I'd like to clear up my... I'd like to come back for my things.
We'll get that all straight. Yeah, we'll get it all straight.
And what about my van? And I'd like to put my shoes on, please.
Yeah, sure, of course.
We'll get there. Okay, I can slip into my shoes. Magic Chan, Chris L. Savannah.
While these words may seem insignificant to the officers, they carry a profound significance for Chris, which will be explained later.
You're just being detained right now until I can confirm the warrants, okay?
No, the video of Chris Chan running naked and getting tased is not real. That was fake. That was not Chris Chan. Gotta look into things.
Okay,
Just hang tight.
That shit was all fake.
Officers have received reports of some very disturbing allegations against Chris.
People were circulating that, saying that Chris Chan escaped from jail, but it was a completely different person.
But nothing prepares them for the events that are about to unfold.
Sit down right here.
Okay, I will sit down.
Okay. Where are your shoes? Right here?
Right over there.
Is there anyone else in the room with you?
Uh,
Is there anybody else in the room?
Spirit, well, interdimensionally, you
No.
can't tangibly see
A
them.
physical person. Is there a physical person in the room with you?
Originating from this universe, no.
Okay, good.
I need to stand with my shoes on. I'm gonna have an easier time doing it this way. I am complying, and that's my son. That's my set of keys over there.
Your keys to your car?
Keys to the van, and yeah, my wallet's in my bag over there. The
Chris Chan is freed, by the way. Chris Chan is no longer in
brown
jail.
bag.
What, this bag?
Yes.
Can I look in it?
And you grab something. Oh, that's one of my rings.
I know. Can I look through? Can I get your bag out of your...
I have nothing to hide. Go ahead and look through everything that's in the room.
Go ahead and look at everything that's in the room.
Go ahead. You have my permission.
Okay.
Just slip them on. They're going.
You don't have to do that, by the way. You don't have to give them permission to look through all of your stuff.
Give you flip flops when you get down to the jail.
Okay, well, I identify as female, and I would appreciate if I was respected as such. It even says so on my driver's license, female.
Okay, that's fine.
Just making sure.
As one officer searches through Chris's belongings, he quickly makes an interesting discovery.
Where's your wallet at?
Oh,
Don't come over here.
It's the duct tape wallet.
Okay.
On the outside?
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, just grab a seat.
The duct tape wallet.
No, grab a seat right there for me.
Why would you duct tape up your wallet?
You want all this to go with you? Like your wallet? Or you just want your ID to go with you and your cell phone?
Phone. This accent is so weird.
Yeah.
Don't come over here is what the cop said at first. And then he said, your cell phone.
My wallet and my cell phone is over there in front of the tarot deck box.
Yeah, I got a cell phone right here.
Oh, that's my secondary phone.
That's your secondary phone?
Yeah, I have two phones, one for the trolls and one for my home. I got two phones, one for the boys and one for my friends. You think I need two phones? There's a song.
Yeah, Kevin Gates.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to this music guy.
Nah, that's a popular one. He's a fine gentleman.
It is popular.
Suddenly, a keen-eyed officer spots something happening outside, which sets him on edge.
Are you waiting for someone to come to your room or something?
They think that Chris Chan is like setting up drug deals or something.
No, I was not. I was only waiting for the deputy that I talked with earlier today from the sheriff's office in Ruckersville.
Okay. All right. You're not waiting for like anybody else though? Any friends or anything?
I have nobody else.
The only reason I'm asking you is because there's a car up there and there's two gentlemen staring at us.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't know if you were waiting for someone to come over or whatever.
Over.
Yeah, I stand up. I just want to look out.
It's a sure.
Wait for anybody besides the police department?
I was not waiting for anybody. I was not waiting.
They're standing up there by the gas station. You know those people?
That's curious.
I'm just asking. I don't want anyone rolling up on me.
While Chris doesn't recognize the strangers gathering to watch them from a distance, there may be a reason for their unnerving.
And by the way, so these cops get here and they're like, this person's crazy. And then Chris Chan says that they're an internet celebrity or whatever. And the cops are like, sure, whatever. But then the point when they realize that it's kind of true, they're like, what the hell is going on?
Okay, well, I would say question them because I am famous and infamous on the internet, so they may be video recording.
Cool. I'm recording you as well.
Well, that's. I figured that much.
Not readily accepting Chris's explanation, the officers try to work out their own alternate explanation for the curious spectators.
Yeah, they still are.
Everything illegal?
There is nothing
Is there anything illegal in the room?
illegal in the room and nothing illegal in the bag. Please feel free. I have nothing
It's
to
got a
hide.
very military style haircut. I wonder if it's Greene County.
And they're like, oh, is it an undercover officer?
Baby blue Yaris. Maybe it's a rental. Hey, it's good.
That would be something Greene County.
I mean, I know there's a lot of agencies that use rentals for surveillance. I mean, like staring.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked her, because it's concerned. I think he's there all the time. He's still like, right as we walk up. I didn't see him there before.
They shrug it off for now, but it will soon become apparent that these observers have surprising intentions that none of the officers could have predicted.
So you talked to the Greene County Sheriff's Office today?
Yeah.
Look at that wallet.
Did they call you or did you reach out to them?
I reached out to them. I wanted to make sure my dog and cats back at home were safe and taken care of.
I guess, so the warrant itself is not a surprise. You know there was an investigation, all that.
Yes,
Okay,
there was
got
an
it.
investigation. Yes, I am aware of the situation.
Okay. Did they say that they were coming to Richmond?
Yes, they said they were coming to Richmond. And my vehicle, in case it wasn't obvious, is the blue Dodge Caravan out there.
Yeah.
Its license plate says Sanchu on it.
The blue Dodge Caravan. The license plate says Sonichu on it.
Magichan Sonichu, a blend of the characters Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog, is a character from Chris's hand-drawn graphic novel series. Sonichu may be more than just a drawing, however, as you'll soon hear from Chris how this character blurs the line between fiction and reality.
So just so you're aware, right now we're just confirming the warrant through Greene County, okay? That's why I said you're detained. Once they say that the
Okay, copy, look out.
once they say the paper's in hand, the actual arrest warrant, then you're going to be under arrest, okay? Okay. Well, you didn't at first, but I'm glad you did.
It caught me off guard a little bit.
Yeah, that was kind of the point a little bit.
Meanwhile, the evolving situation outside still has the officers on high alert.
We're still fair.
Yeah.
You want to go up there?
No, because I can't tell if they're just recording or... I wish I could read the tag.
That's one. I'll just stare back at them.
I need a moment.
Okay.
Pardon my flatulence.
So you want to take your necklaces off and stuff like that, or?
I love it because this is where Chris Chan tries to claim that the Sonichu medallion is equivalent to like a cross or like a Star of David or whatever, like a religious symbol that people wear. And I guess, you know what? It kind of is. I don't like it how we respect religions that are popular, but like I think all religions are crazy no matter how many people believe in them. So I say Chris Chan's weird religion should be honored. You know, as long as it's not like secretly a weapon they can take into jail, let him wear the Sonichu medallion.
You're gonna take them off when you get.
Yeah, you gotta take them off when you get to the jail.
Okay, but the
Since the only thing they will allow are like crosses for like religion.
okay, well, if I may speak, the Sanchu shaped medallion, the big yellow thing at the bottom there, that is my cross. So
Okay, I don't know if they'll allow that one.
Yeah.
it protects me greatly. So that I am willing to take off the other two, but I really need the medallion.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting you know that when you get down to the jail, if you go to the
That's not a real religion.
jail, once the warrants are confirmed.
This is old footage from Chris Chan's arrest in 2001, I believe it was.
That you may not be able to keep it. Okay.
Or was
Just
it
let you know.
2002?
All right,
It was
but
one of those two.
That is my cross.
Okay.
Let that go on the record. The Sanchu medallion.
Yeah, Officer Christian will tell him.
Back outside, the situation appears to be escalating, and officers are caught in a dilemma about how to handle it.
I kind of want to have you go up there and see what they're doing. Like, it's not as an fourth person.
I mean, I want to go address them, but at the same time, they can kind of do that, but they're not obstructing at this point. I'm listening to you.
I'm just throw the pots. You know what I mean? When we just need to, we can just
Okay.
go about our day. My heart's telling me too, because I want to.
Mhm.
At the end of the day,
I know. Sassy Nick wants to, but said Sassy Nick wants to, but Officer Nick does not.
Right.
Sassy Nick wants. So like, there's two sides to this police officer's persona. There's Officer Nick, who's by the book, and then there's Sassy Nick. It's like, how often does Sassy Nick come out when Officer Nick is on duty?
Because my approach would be like, can I help you?
No, Chris Chan's bisexuality came out, within the last, 8 years or so.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know.
Chris takes this moment to deliver.
Oh, did I say 2001? I meant 2021. Sorry, I'm multitasking here.
Puzzling warning to the officers.
By the way, if any of y'all has been feeling a punch-like sensation on your leg, that is my husband, Magic Chan Sanchu.
All right, so Chris Chan is letting all the police know if they get punched in the back of their legs, it's her husband punching them. An invisible force punching them.
Right on the opposite side of the universe field. He's punching you all each, just a gentle punch, but you know he is here.
Okay.
Did you feel it? He punched you first.
Yeah.
Did you feel it? He punched you first.
Yeah, so I didn't, but,
Punch my hubby.
Yeah. Hey, you good?
With the arrest warrant finally confirmed, the officers are ready to move Chris to the waiting police cruiser. What should have been a simple task quickly takes a shocking turn, and things escalate in a way they clearly didn't expect.
All right, let's head on out.
You
ready?
All right,
you good?
We're gonna go.
Okay.
Let's hold on out.
All right.
All right.
May I have my earpiece tucked behind my ear, just please?
Yeah, we can take care of it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Very well.
All right. Head on that this way.
I'm going to stay recording while we get to the vehicles in case these people address us.
Okay. You don't know any of these people?
I do not know those people, and
Okay.
Yeah, those are trolls.
Those are trolls.
They're following me from the internet. Do not report this. Christian, what's up?
Chris Chan! That's Ethan Ralph yelling. Chris Chan! What's up?
Don't.
Followers.
I think that's real.
Oh my God, what is this?
What's up, man?
What is happening right now?
This is going to be trending on the internet.
Uh-huh.
They're going to post this online.
Though this
The most exciting day in the in the careers of all of these police officers.
prediction comes close, the footage will go even more viral than Chris imagines.
Hey, thank y'all for y'all service, for real.
Appreciate it. I wasn't convinced that those were like internet fans, but that confirms it.
There you go. I mean, Google Chris Chan or Sonichu, and there you go. I've been infamous and famous.
Oh, look at that. Coming out of the woodwork.
Good, I just saw you.
The wet work.
Where'd you see him at? Regency.
I'm going.
the mall?
I'm complying. I am complying. I am good like this. And I am Chris Chan Sanchu, your goddess blue heart, and I continue to stand strong, and I maintain everything with Quickville and my Sanchus and Rose Shoes and everybody.
You're lying to about 3,000 people right now.
You're live to about 3,000 people right now, Chris Chan. How do you plead? So someone else is like, how do you plead? And I think even Ethan Ralph's like, no, you shouldn't. You're gonna fuck over Chris Chan. Yeah, Ethan Ralph's like, no, don't answer that. Even Ethan Ralph is like, no, you shouldn't answer that.
Let's not talk to them, okay?
And the cops are like, don't talk to them.
Yeah, I keep in good faith. Everything is going to work out.
Let's not talk to them.
It's been stressful, but I've taken it one moment at a time, and I got my loves.
While Chris maintains a positive attitude in the face of uncertainty, the officers can't help but be increasingly amused by the attention and the seemingly growing crowd.
What? They're everywhere. I don't believe that. We're surrounded.
Go ahead, frisk me.
Go ahead and frisk me. See?
Searching you, not frisking you.
Well, it's offering you the option there.
I like how Chris Chan's flirting with the cops. Like, go ahead and frisk me. And the cop's like, I'm not frisking you, I'm searching you. And Christian's like, well, I'm just giving you the option there.
What the heck is going on right now? This is freaking weird. This is the most wild call for service I've ever been on.
Right here, right.
Do you have anything else on you?
I have nothing else on me.
They're going to scan you into jail, and if there's anything on you, you'll hold back.
I understand.
A little nugget of weed is felony.
I have no weed. I have no drugs I'm consuming on me. Like I said, frisk me. There you go. That felt good.
Oh my God. And you see the cop like throw his head back like that? That felt good.
Let's have a seat.
Okay. It's happening now. We're on the very last thread. It's happening right now.
Why are you yelling?
Why are you yelling?
We're living it. The Benson merge, baby. If Batman is your hero, you're gonna meet him very soon.
I bet you're never working overtime for us again. Oh, certainly will. This is hilarious.
With Chris now secured in custody and the tension from the
I wonder if that cop is working overtime for like another department or something.
crowd finally easing, two of the officers are more than ready to put the bizarre encounter behind them.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Thank you, officers.
All right, can we go eat now?
Look at them.
Yeah, 100%.
But the unusual day isn't over for the officer tasked with driving Chris to the police station. And as you'll witness, Chris has so much more left to share.
Oh, celebrity scandals, all of that. And people just taking it, blowing it out of the water.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, and over a month from now, the next celebrity scandal
Let's go get some donuts.
is going to happen.
Okay.
And they'll be all over that.
All right.
I will say, like, most of these cops are fit guys because some police departments just hire completely out of shape people. You ever notice that? Like, I remember in my hometown, there were tons of, like, super fat cops. And I'm like, how could they chase anybody down if they needed to?
You may recognize or know my comic books I have drawn over the years and my chronicling and creations and discoveries of the Sonichu and Rosechu Pokemon species.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, give you a little bit of homework for research on your own time, then that's okay.
Yeah.
But essentially, I am a decent and good individual. I believe in everything that is right and positive, and I am.
Yeah, they were all watching Geno Samuel's Chris Chan documentary.
I am literally a goddess, and that will be proven in the near days to come as we are on the completion of the dimension merge, where the universe half that was divided in 1380s by order of King Arthur, he ordered Merlin and two other magicians to remove and banish all dragons, unicorns, and other quote-unquote mythical creatures and overpowered
Wow, Geno Samuel hasn't put out a Chris Chan episode in 5 months.
individuals. And thus we were separated, transported into from what was originally called Universe 1C211987.
Chris dives into an astonishing account of multiple universes where fictional characters coexist, many of whom may sound quite familiar.
You have everybody there. You have Superman, you have Mickey Mouse, you have Iron Man, you have Darkwing Duck, you have...
This is a cope for Chris because Chris's reality is so absorbed in fantasy and these fictional characters that they grew up with, that they needed to create a reality where all those things exist together within the real world.
Boy, infinite possibilities. You even have Ratchet and Clank. You have the Super Mario Brothers, and you have Sonic. You have Link. You have everybody, you name it, they're there. And of course, especially Sonichus and Rosechus and all of the other Pokemon known and yet to be known in all of existence.
So you're saying Pokemon's are going to come back to this, where we're at right now?
Yes, and among others, like I said, if Batman or... Actually, let me ask you, who is your favorite superhero?
I'd probably go with Spider-Man.
He's going to come around. You're going to meet him.
All right, I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I mean, if you're ever in New York, he's going to...
It's weird that they sat Chris Chan in the front seat. I guess they determined that Chris Chan is just not a threat, where they need to sit in the back seat.
Be swinging around there.
Why New York? Why only New York? Why can't he go wherever he wants?
Well, I mean, yeah, he can go because he's a Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can. But also, I am particularly...
No, not in the back. I mean, they showed where they put Chris Chan in the car. Right here, see? Chris Chan is put in the passenger seat.
If Batman is your hero, you're gonna meet him very
Right
soon.
here. Pay attention, class.
Overtime for us again.
No, certainly will. This is hilarious.
With Chris.
Anyway.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay, well, give you a little bit of homework for research on your own time. In Positive, where he ordered Merlin and 2 other magicians to remove and banish all dragons, unicorns, and other quote-unquote mythical creatures. And
I can see Chris Chan's leg. I can see, like, the weird print on their leggings.
Powered individuals. And thus we were separated, transported into from what was originally called Universe 1C211987.
Chris dives into an astonishing account of multiple universes where fictional characters coexist, many of whom may sound quite familiar.
You have everybody there. You have Superman, you have Mickey Mouse, you have Iron Man, you have Darkwing Duck, you have
Darkwing Duck.
You even have Ratchet and Clank, everybody, and all of the other Pokemon known and yet to be known.
All of the Pokemon.
So you're saying Pokemons are going to come back to this, where we're at right now?
Yes, and among others, like I said, if Batman or... let me ask you, who is your favorite superhero?
I'd probably go with Spider-Man.
He's going to come around. You're going to meet him.
All right, I can't wait.
I mean, if you're ever in New York, he's going to be swinging around there.
Why New York? Why only New York? Why can't he go wherever he wants?
Chris Chan wants to have sex with a bunch of Sonic characters.
Why?
Well, I mean, yeah, he can't go because he's a Spider-Man. He does whatever a spider can. But also, I am particularly fond of and have great appreciation for the mentally capable and the psychic powered type of individuals. I have great respect for them, especially the good ones.
As the ride nears its end, Chris drops one final bombshell that will surely leave the officer with a lasting impression.
Yeah, so I am married interdimensionally with my husband, Magic Chan Sonichu, and I am also married to Hannah. Now my brain went blank on the word there, but anyway, I am also polyamorous, married to Giselle Rochu and Sylvana Rochu, and the one and only Mewtwo, the one that was cloned by Giovanni's team in Team Rocket as featured in the first Pokemon movie.
Are all the
Chris
evil
Chan.
fictional characters going to be involved in the merge? Anyone who's seen Berserk, you know who I'm thinking of.
I have not seen Berserk, so I'm not sure who you're talking about.
And whose legal name is Christine Chandler, was taken to the Central Virginia Regional Jail and held without bond after being charged with incest. The victim was alleged to be Chris's mother. On August 8, 2023, 2 years after the arrest, the charges were ultimately dismissed.
Oh, there you go. Charges dismissed. You can't... I would have to say the Empress Sonichu Prime would get immunity from all criminal prosecution. So that's that. Please like the stream. We've got more to watch. Let's check out the Genesis. Here's Jared's take on the Australian breakdancer at the Olympics that everyone's laughing about because they sucked at breakdancing.
What's going on, guys? It's Jared Genesis here, and today I want to talk about that hilarious performance by the MC known as Raygun, or I don't know if you would call them MCs, I guess just breakdancers. Whatever. MC, bro. Shoutouts to MC Chris. Oh, I love that guy, bro. Such good fucking shit. If you ever heard of nerdcore rap, it's so cool. I mean, he sounds like a little girl, but he makes really catchy fucking songs, dude. It's pretty amazing shit. But anyways, not to get too distracted here. Ooh, a piece of chocolate. Speaking of getting distracted, little piece of chocolate on my fucking desk here. Nice little snack. I don't know how the hell I left a piece of chocolate. That's very weird for me. But so, also I wanted to say, Jimmy Kimmel, listen, dude, you're not cool. Okay, you're a loser, bro. Don't try to be funny by bringing in that fake ray gun. That shit was so lame, dude. Like, that has got to be the most pathetic talk show host I've ever seen. Jimmy fucking Fallon, the unfunniest guy on SNL. Like, fuck that guy, bro. He was so terrible. I remember I always hated that guy so much on SNL, bro. Sorry, guys. I just ate some burgers. I think I'm feeling the heartburn. But, holy shit. Why do you always make videos after you eat, Jared? It's just not smart, bro. But anyways. On with the topic at hand. I know I'm getting distracted here. But yeah, Jimmy Fallon was so fucking unfunny. I mean, I don't know why SNL even hired that guy. But yeah, speaking of untalented, let's talk about Ray Gun, bro. Some shit in my teeth. Okay, I'll groom myself later. Sorry guys, I'm just waking up, so I'm kind of like out of it. But I really wanted to make this video yesterday. I'll just drop it today instead. And I promise I will give you guys an Alone in the Dark today. You have my word on that. I can't guarantee you will get anywhere because I'm legit stuck, but I will do a playthrough for you guys, so I hope you enjoy. Bye.
I like how he does. He says, "I'll do a playthrough for you guys," like he's doing them a favor by playing a video game that he's bad at.
Anyways, what it boils down to is just this, dude. Okay, you know, I give her an E for effort, but the thing is, I can't help but feel like, you know, some kind of like dirty politics were involved here, because why the hell would they have let her on the fucking Olympics with that kind of skill? Obviously someone got screwed over. That's what I believe, and that's what other people believe. Either this chick has money or connections or whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe she's like a hardcore Australian feminist. That's my theory. But yeah, they let this no talent fucking ass clown have a seizure on stage. That's basically what it was. I think my favorite part was when she just started like touching her toes. What the hell was even that, bro? That's like an exercise for elderly people, dude. Holy shit, bro. But man, was it funny. I mean, let's give it to her, bro. It was the most entertaining thing on the Olympics.
I mean, it all depends on your personal preference. Like, some people are into sports and some aren't. And there's a lot of obscure sports in the Olympics. So you really have to be a fan of those specific types of sports. Which usually a lot of the events in the Olympics are not professional sports.
At least in my opinion. You know, I don't even watch the Olympics, but wow, bro, that was crazy. So yeah, anyways, Ray Gun came out with a video saying that, you know, she was just trying to spread joy, but she was totally playing victim. It's like, baby, sweetheart, listen. If you don't have talent, don't put yourself on camera, okay? Trust me. I'm saying this from someone who knows, okay? I can be humble there. You know, I'm not the most talented YouTuber. But I'm just saying, though, I mean, I do have fun with it, and I don't give any fucks. You know, I'm not going to play victim because of my stupid trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I suck, but I don't care, dude. I'm just in this for the lulz. You know, I'm not trying to be famous. I'm not trying to be, you know, trying to get money out of this. You know, like someone from the Olympics would. I don't have those same goals. I'm mostly just here to troll my retarded, fucking haters. That's mostly why I'm here, bro. It's because I make my haters dance and squirm for me every fucking day. And it's fucking great. It truly is. I live in their heads 24/7. And will continue to do so forever. As long as they choose to keep engaging with me, I will always torment them, bro. And I can't help but wonder if this ray gun chick is a troll. That's another.
No, well, either she's a scammer or she actually believes she's good at something that she's not good at all. At least not an Olympian level.
A theory of mine. Maybe
it's funny because I believe this was the first year that breakdancing was in the Olympics, so this is forever going to be etched in the annals of Olympic breakdancing history.
She just went on the Olympics to fucking troll. Shout outs to what's his name? Jack Carlson, the succulent guy. That was an amazing troll. Maybe she is. If that's the case, wow, babe, that was a great troll. You managed to piss off the entire world over a dance video, but you know what? You also made the whole world kind of come together. It's really kind of beautiful. You think about it. She made the whole world come together through a stupid dance of having a seizure. It's truly beautiful, my friends. It is truly beautiful. Holy crap. I'm sorry, but I just find that goddamn hilarious. I mean, really, bro. What a phenomenon. And having the name Ray Gun to top it all off. The autistic.
I mean, her first name is Rachel and her last name is Gunn. So it is kind of a cool name based on her real name.
Cherry on top of the ice cream there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know all about the autism, so I can speak on her behalf. I mean, really, bro. Wow, what an autistic performance that was. I literally, I don't know, dude. I felt like a Discord mod just watching her. That's how autistic it was. You know what I'm saying? I got jokes today, guys. I got jokes.
I don't know. Some people say she did it for... I don't think the memes are that valuable to most people. She's a PhD. She's like 30-something years old. I think it was more like when you're an Olympian, you get a free ride to I mean, this year it was in Paris. So think about it. An all expenses paid trip to Paris from Australia. That's a pretty good deal. So she could be a scammer, and now she's getting all this attention and opportunities because of it. Or she just legitimately thinks she's good at something and she's not. Have you ever watched the first few episodes of American Idol with all these people that think they're good at singing and they suck? It's like that.
But that's pretty much what I got for you. Oh yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys this, just a funny story. I completely had a ray gun moment when I was in second grade. I did a talent show.
You should have a ray gun moment where you get blasted with a ray gun. By the way, trying to meet this goal. If you got a $5, $10, whatever to send my way, I'll react to it live on the air. And it's an uphill battle, but it's more than halfway to the goal right now. We streamed for 8.5 hours last night to get from 8% to 60. I think we were at 61%. I'm hoping that we can knock out this goal in the next 4 to 5 hours here. So every little bit helps. If you got $2 to $5 to spare, send it my way. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And it was this really terrible karate performance, which I'm sure my trolls wish so bad they had.
You have no karate skills.
Suck it, bitches. You never.
And by the way, there's a lot of martial arts in the Olympics. So it's funny that Jared, he claims to be this martial arts expert, but he thinks the most interesting part of the Olympics is a bad break dancer. I mean, there was taekwondo, there was jiu-jitsu. I believe that they still do karate. I remember when they had the Tokyo Olympics, they had karate for the first time. And there's boxing. There's all kinds of combat sports. Fencing is a combat sport. Wrestling. There's a lot of combat sports in the Olympics.
I have that, but yeah, I mean, from what I recall, I was just having fun. You know what I mean? I was playing Ninja Jared on stage, but you gotta give me balls for going up there.
We gotta give you balls. We gotta give you balls,
bro. You know, I'm surprised I even did that. Like, good God, bro. I'm pretty shy. I'm an introvert, but you know what, man? I believed in myself that I was Ninja Boy, second grade Jared, and I went up there, and I still killed it with my confidence. And I will say, this chick was very confident, so I do give her an E for effort. But with that said, sweetheart, listen, if you don't want, you know, hate and criticism, you really need to up your game before you get on stage. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a hater. You know,
I mean, all your videos are hating. All of them.
That took a lot of guts to do what she did. You know what I mean? For the whole world to see, like, wow. You know, imagine if she just, I know this is kind of stupid and perverted, but like, sorry, holy shit, I got the giggles today. Imagine if she just like decided to like pull her pants down. You know what I mean? I mean, that would be the best troll, bro. That would be the most insane troll, dude. Just to like fucking moon the whole world, bro. Holy shit. You would be a legend forever in my book if you did something like that, homie. You would be a forever legend, dude. So anyways, guys, that's what I got for you today on this video. Ray gun. I guess the world kind of needed this comic relief, you know. It was a blessing to the universe, so thank you for that. And honestly, I just gotta say this too. I mean, the chick's kind of cute, bro. Like, for someone in her, like, I think mid to late 30s, she didn't look bad at all.
You're in your late 30s. What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Holler at your boy.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
You took a ray gun to my heart, dear. No, but seriously,
I like how he assumes all the people he's talking about are watching him.
I don't know how I want to end this video. You know, guys, be confident in yourself. Believe in yourself. But, oh, here you go. Hold on.
About to shit his pants some more.
Perfect ending. And don't shit your pants. So,
thanks,
guys, for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
And you only change your underwear like once every 2 weeks.
What's going on, guys? Short video here. I just wanted to say, bro, rest in peace, Jack Carlson. He was truly a magical man. And, you know, I just wanted to make a RIP video for this dude because he was truly magical. Some people, man, they just have that pizzazz. But that's the thing, though. I think that's what I wanted to say is that
in Jared's mind, he's the one clowning on his trolls, not the other way around. So much cope. It is funny. And anything that happens to him that's bad, he said, oh, you know, I actually wanted that to happen. Thanks, bro. I wanted to get a YouTube strike. You did me a favor. I'm tired of YouTube. Thanks.
We all have that pizzazz, guys. There's a Jack Carlson in all of us. There's a succulent seafood meal in all of us, guys, okay? You know what I mean? A democracy manifest. God, that was so good. You know, he was just like at the right place at the right time. But I think he was trolling, though. Like, he's an OG troll that was like back in the 80s. So that's pretty cool. But I was just gonna say, guys, we all have that, you know, magic in us, if you want to call it that. Not to sound creepy or anything, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he just was very unafraid to show it. You could tell this guy liked putting on a show. From what I understand, he was like, I think he was an actor, or he was, he went to acting school or something like that. I watched a documentary on the guy. I think it's very possible, from what I understand, and I'm not exactly sure about this, but I think he was actually trying to get arrested. From what I heard, I wish I could remember this entirely, but like, he looks similar to the criminal. And I guess he knew that, so he went to a public place hoping they would arrest him. Amazing. I mean, the guy's truly a genius. I mean, rest in peace, dude. You know what I mean? Just a phenomenal fucking guy. You know, that meme will live on for years to come. You know, I mean, yeah, eventually he'll be forgotten, but so will everyone else. You know, legends, they still live on forever, bro. Like, they live on for a very, very, very long time. But, you know, that's the thing of it, though. It's like, guys, don't be so full of yourself that you'll think that you will be remembered forever. I know people say that, like, oh, he'll be remembered forever. No, he won't. Nobody will be remembered.
Amazing.
The only person...
Amazing! Oh, I forgot to do something, too.
that
Hold
should
on.
really be remembered forever is Jesus Christ. You know, the true Son of God. That's really the only person that should be remembered. We're all just simply mortals, you know. We're human. And that's not to, like, downplay us or anything as a species, but I'm simply saying that no one's better than anyone else. The only person, if you want to call him that, who was better than us was Jesus.
Jesus, I thought Jesus was a mortal human. Equally God and equally man. Like, Jesus had to be born and die, and then Jesus came back to life. That's the one exception, but there's other people that came back to life in the Bible too, by the way.
Nature. And so, yeah, shout outs to succulent Jesus, bro. I had to say that. I'm sorry, God, but you're succulent, bro. You're succulent. I love you, God. My haters hate Jesus because they are not succulent.
I don't hate Jesus. I don't believe in him. I'm not convinced he was ever a real person, and he definitely wasn't a demigod.
They are bitter. They are miserable people. And they don't know how to find that pizzazz in themselves.
Pizzazz.
Because when you find that pizzazz, bro, people will love you, just like they love Jack Carlson. Nobody loves my haters. Nobody loves bullies or miserable people like that because they just don't have that shine. But oh boy, do they try to steal it from other people. Just like my motherfucking trolls, bro.
My motherfucking trolls.
They've been trying to steal my shine for years. And they know that they never could, and it's literally driving them nuts. Like, it's literally driving them bonkers, bro. They just need to be put in a padded cell. I'm praying for them, but they're literally crazy motherfuckers. And, you know, someone's got to deal with them, though. It might as well be me. I'm okay with that. It gives me something to do. You know what I mean?
Is that
and
it?
I think maybe Jack Carlson, maybe he liked dealing with haters too, you know? Or at least he didn't mind getting involved with drama, like being arrested. I mean, look, let's just be honest, guys. It was an act, okay? Nobody's that fucking flamboyant. Nobody's that dramatic about getting arrested at a seafood restaurant, you know, because they didn't get their succulent meal.
Some people are dramatic.
I mean, that would be great if there was someone like that, you know, but you can just tell, like, this guy, he's an amazing actor. And I remember one of the cops said that, who arrested him, that he was just a really good actor, and that, you know, he touched me on the penis. I mean, nobody says that, dude.
Are you sure about that?
Literally, bro. Nobody in the right mind would say something like that. As funny as it is, though, you know what I'm saying? Not to make light of sexual harassment, but just the way he was saying it. Like, are you going to touch my limp penis, sir? Or something like, well, damn, I forgot that was like the best line, too. Are you here for my limp dick? Such a phenomenal guy. Rest in peace, Jack Carlson. He was actually an artist too. He drew really cool paintings. He actually painted himself being arrested at the seafood restaurant, which is fucking amazing. I mean, really, that should be as valuable as the Mona Lisa. Like, let's just be honest, son. That is a true work of art, bro. Reminds me of that movie Bean, you know, Mr. Bean, when he ruined that painting and he just like drew a face on it. That shit was
Jared
so
knows
great, bro.
because he has never been touched and is also not in his right mind.
He has gotten laid before. It was like a random hookup with a girl he admits was not attractive at all. And it was very awkward and weird. I believe the story because it's not flattering to Jared, and Jared usually shifts the narrative to make it seem like he won and he came out on top. So when there's a story Jared tells where he isn't the cool guy and it is embarrassing, I tend to believe it.
Rowan Atkinson. It's heartbreaking to me that guy's a stupid libtard. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, that happens sometimes with talented people. You know, they're just kind of loony. I heard he's like an atheist or something. It's like, come on, Mr. Bean. The hell's wrong with you, bro? Oh, well, what can you fucking do? You know, when you're around Hollywood long enough, I guess it'll just make you kind of stupid, kind of loopy.
What's your story? You don't live in Hollywood.
Oh, well, at least I have, you know, the good memories and the entertainment to enjoy from him and people like him. But yeah, Jack Carlson, though, I don't think he was a libtard. I hope not anyway. But don't tell me if he was. I don't want to know. I'm just going to pretend he was a Christian. So there you go, man. He was also into the succulent Jesus, bro. So guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more Alone in the Dark. I might just do a playthrough tonight. I'll see how I'm feeling. So take care, guys. Peace.
Peace. Jared, I got more stuff to go through. I'm just doing one quick thing here that I got kind of distracted with. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh, all right. We added a new laugh GIF at the $62 level. There's a new one. There's way more variations than what there used to be. So if you guys want to see the new $62 level, feel free. If you got the 62 to drop, you'll find this one.
Insert credits here.
Yes! Yes! Oh, thank you, Swellshank. I really need that. I needed that because we got to knock out this goal before the end of this stream. And I can't stream all day and night like I did yesterday. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I would encourage dropping a 62 if anyone's out there and they got the 62. Here's a little more from Jared.
What's going on, guys? It's the Genesis here. So, I thought I'd switch it up to a ball cap today. I haven't worn a ball cap in a really long time. Yes, I do own some. Okay, I don't just have the fucking flat caps. So, there you go, man. Fucking drum kit hat I got in middle school. Speaking of percussion, you know what I'm saying? Because that video I made about the different mallets and for bone strengthening. Yep, that was a fucking gift I got for being in middle school band. So I still kept it. Thanks, Miss May, you weird ass dyke.
Why is that necessary? Why is he so mean? He's just ridiculously mean. That might be flaggable on his channel, by the way. This video is called Jesus Christ Was an Anarchist. In case anyone has a flagging. Normally I don't encourage flagging, but he's done so many false DMCAs on me that I'm like, go ahead and do it. Like, go ahead and flag him. That is definitely hate speech right there. It was like out of left field too. Like, what is that? Why would you call someone that?
I'm sorry, but she was a strange one. Oh, I was so scared of her, bro. She was terrifying.
You gonna say some more?
But, speaking of terrifying, though, I want to talk about authority today and what some people believe about authority within Christianity. I have a bunch of stupid libtards who follow me who don't know anything about the Bible and who think they do because, you know, they're regurgitated things by their little, you know, fucking idols like stupid ass Sticks and Hammer and, you know, retarded people like that who think that they know Jesus when in fact they do not. And what's great about Jesus is that, I've said this before, dude, he was an epic troll. He was, dude. His wit was as sharp as a fucking sword, as a fucking katana blade, bro. Like, he was a level 10 troll, homie. He truly was. And I want to get into that in a second. But I just wanted to say this, also to all my Christian followers. Oh, shit, it's dark in here. Hold on. Look. See if that's any better. Yeah, a little bit. That one little light bulb really makes a difference, but I've got 3 of them up there. Little fucking, what do you call? Little bulb fell off, so I can just like unscrew one at a time if I want to, depending on how dark I want the room. It's actually kind of nice. But yes, to all my Christian friends, Jesus Christ was an anarchist. Yes, he was, bitch. He was a total anti-authority punk rocker.
No, he wasn't.
And
Punk rock is a style of music, and it was created in the 70s, like the mid to late 70s. So, no, Jesus Christ, not... The rock music didn't exist. Rock music is a 20th century musical genre. So no, Jesus had nothing to do with rock in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, that pisses a lot of you guys off because you're tools. And I can say this as someone who loves Jesus. A lot of Christians are fucking tools, you know. Unfortunately, the system made them that way. Because religion is man-made. Religion is not of God. It's not of Jesus. It's all just man-made bullshit, you know, to... for their own selfish gain, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ is also anti-war. So if you're someone who supports the military, you're not doing the work of the Lord, okay? I'm not saying, you know, I don't respect people who...
You're kind of doing that.
...their lives and given their lives for freedom.
You're saying...
You know,
okay.
I do respect people like that, but no, I do not support war. I am totally anti-war. I'm totally pro-God. I'm pro-life, anti-government, the way Jesus wanted. That's just what I believe. And you know who...
Jesus was all about, like, obeying the laws of where you live and all that. He wasn't anti-government.
Else believe that? Leo Tolstoy. Don't know who that is? Well, maybe you've heard of a little...
I love when he gets all condescending like this.
...book by the name of War and Peace. That's right, man. The author of that book was a Christian anarchist.
War and Peace? WARRENPIECE? Warren Peace? Is that what he's talking about?
Oh, suck it, bitches. Sorry, I had to.
That's what it sounded like when he said it, like it was a name. Hey, Warren Peace? Warren Peace? You have a phone call?
But seriously, he was. Leo Tolstoy was a brilliant man. And he also had a book called The Kingdom of God is Within You. And I bought that book when I was like 21
Sounds like Gnostic beliefs.
Years old, bitch, and I read that shit. And I also made a bunch of notes from this one website called Vine and Fig Tree, which is actually a forum of Christian anarchists. And yes, it's still up to this day. I just checked the other day, so I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
Everyone, please like the stream and chuck a couple bucks to help me meet the goal I'd really appreciate it. It's not required, but it's not required for you. It's required for me to keep things rolling right now.
You can tell it's a very old website. The thing of it is this, guys. Jesus made it very clear. Our one ruler should be God. God is the one who has dominion over us, not man.
I mean, God, by definition, isn't one person, right? So, if God is our ruler, we would have, like, Trinitarians, which are most Christians. If God is our ruler, then we have three rulers, by definition. Like, God is three different individuals that... It doesn't make any sense, by the way. It's, like, mathematically impossible, but... That 3 equals 1, but whatever, that's what they say. So I think they just don't want to cop to being a polytheistic religion, because they have to explain how Jesus was like his own person but God at the same time, but also the Son of God, which is weird. It's a way they can say that they're still monotheistic.
If you put your faith in man, you know, that's not putting your faith in God. That's putting your faith in a human. You see what I mean? And I know I'm going to have some people...
Jesus was a human, allegedly.
People, atheists and Christians, try to come at me with stuff like Romans 13. Okay? Guess what, bitch? I know all about Romans.
I know about the thing that proves me wrong, but I don't care, bro.
13. Okay? I know all about... You know, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Yes, that's the passage. Yeah, that's not anti-government. That's like saying you should pay taxes. If the land you inhabit requires taxes, you should pay them. That's basically what that verse is all about. I went to Catholic school. I had to study the Bible for all 12 years of my formal education.
You gotta realize Jesus was trolling. Okay.
Jesus was okay. So the shit that disagrees with what Jared says, that's just Jesus trolling. Everything else we have to like take seriously and believe 100%. But if it contradicts Jared, then that was just Jesus trolling. God, what a fucking idiot.
He was saying because it had his face on it, give it to him, bro. It was brilliant.
Well, they were asking, like, if it was blasphemous to pay taxes. And he's saying, well, you know, the guy whose face is on the coin is the leader of the government in which inhabits your land. So give it to him because he wants it.
If you read that verse about give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, he was totally trolling the asshole that asked.
No, that was Jesus's take on taxes as it relates to religion. Give unto Caesar what is Caesar's, give unto God what is God. Basically saying like God doesn't really care that much about money because money is a earthly thing, and you give to God what God dictates that you give.
Asked him about that because he knew he was just an asshole. You know, he knew he was just a tyrant. I'm telling you guys, Jesus was an amazing troll.
Jesus was an amazing troll.
He really was, like, he was a fucking character, bro. But not only that,
not as much as you are.
I do believe he was the true son of God. I do.
Was he the son of God or was he God? Or are they both gods, which means it wouldn't be one God? They can't explain this. They like work themselves into a corner with this whole thing to where there's no way they can make sense of it. And then they just go, oh, well, we just can't understand it because it's God. God's too hard to understand. It's like, okay, well, if God's too hard to understand, I'm just going to ignore whatever people tell me God said because I just can't understand it and neither can you.
You know what I'm saying? And also, I just wanted to say this too, for the Romans 13 fans. Listen, man.
The Romans 13 fans. Like they got a big foam hand on it that says Romans 13.
Okay. if you want to worship Paul, worship Paul. That's great. I mean, you can be a heretic if you want, but guess
What does
what,
that mean?
bitch? It wasn't Jesus who said that.
Yeah, nothing in the Bible was written directly by Jesus. It's all at least secondhand accounts of what happened, and in some cases, further removed.
Okay. Why should I, just because it's in the Bible, why should I conform to that? I mean, there's a lot of fucked up shit in the Old Testament. Stuff that has to deal with racism, stuff that has to deal with rape. I don't follow that. Neither did Jesus. See,
no, Jesus literally said that he didn't come to change the law, but to uphold the law. Meaning the stuff in the Old Testament still matters. That's literally what he said in the Bible.
That's what a lot of you guys don't understand, is that the New Testament is Christianity, not the Old Testament.
No, if the Old Testament wasn't part of Christianity, they wouldn't include it in the book. It's in the book because it still matters.
I'm not saying you shouldn't read it. I still believe there are good things in it. Like, for example,
I like it. He's going to start cherry picking the stuff that reinforces his views.
What's that certain book of like,
you're so dumb.
Just
Jared.
advice and things like that.
He had a brain fart. The fucking, there was a read error on the Jared disc in his brain.
It was on the tip of my tongue. I forgot. But you guys, like the Book of Proverbs or whatever, that's great. It's advice. It's self-help.
I don't believe Jesus existed. I could be wrong. Like, I don't believe that. That doesn't mean I'm objectively certain that he didn't exist. But there's all sorts of stories from even more recently than that were like legend, that it's debatable whether it actually happened or maybe it was based on multiple people and they turned it into one person. I don't think there's any like conclusive evidence that Jesus was a real person. I have yet to see it. I don't think the Bible is proof like self-evident. That's just me.
But no, that's not a Christian book, dude. That was a Jewish book. Okay, that was a Muslim book.
What? Is he saying the Old Testament is a Muslim book? What? Islam came out after Christianity. There's a lot of Christianity in the Quran. Like, Jesus is mentioned in the Quran. Jared's so dumb. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
That was not a Christian book, dude. Okay? I mean, yes, the Quran has different, stories in it as well, but it's all related to those two religions. Christianity should not have anything to do with the Old Testament.
Then take it out of the Bible? I mean, it has everything to do with the Old Testament. Because in the Bible, the Old Testament covers the creation of the universe and then goes from there all the way to, following each prophet that came before the Messiah. So you can't have the New Testament without the Old Testament because it paves the way from the beginning of the creation of the universe all the way to the Messiah being born.
I don't care what anyone has to say. That Jesus wasn't in there, bro. And that's what Jesus is about. Jesus is about Christianity, right?
Christianity didn't exist.
I mean, unless you're New Age, unless you're
Jesus was a Jewish guy.
Of those people who's like all different religions, well then yeah, follow the Old Testament, But I'm not one of those people, bitch. Fuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of like, so it's like a trilogy, and the Torah is the original, and then like the New Testament is like the edgy sequel, and then the Quran is like the even edgier like third installment, and then I guess the Book of Mormon is like a weird like offshoot, a weird like offshoot film like Rogue One or something. I don't know.
I'm not a liberal. I'm not a hippie. I know some of you guys will say, well, you're anti-war, you know.
The Book of Mormon DLC.
Oh, what, dude? I'm not anti-violence. I'm not a pacifist.
Oh, it's canon, all right.
Leo Tolstoy actually was a pacifist, if I'm not mistaken. But look, man, you know, I don't know if that should entirely be taken literal. I mean, I don't know if he was like 100% against violence, if you get what
And by the way, in the Christian Bibles, there's some noticeable differences between the Torah and the the Old Testament. Like they're very much the same, but there's some noticeable changes.
Say, because I mean, let's just keep it a buck, dude. Like if someone's attacking someone you love and you're right there in front of them, you're gonna jump on the dude. I don't care who you are. That's just your instincts. You're not just gonna stand there. I don't care what you tell me. You know, I remember this little pussy, bro. This little FAG who worked at this comic book store. Little curly-haired FAG, bro. He told me he was...
The Old Testament is the original. The New Testament is the expanded edition. The Quran is the sequel. And the Book of Mormon is fan fiction. I guess that's a good way of putting it.
Was a legit pacifist. It's like, no, you're not, bitch. No, you're not. Someone attacks your mother, your girlfriend, you're standing right there, you're going to jump in, you're going to start throwing fists. That's just your instincts, and it's good that you have that. You can't fight your instincts.
It's funny because Jared is just a living contradiction, because he's like homophobic and transphobic, but he's also admitted that he would have sex with other men. Like he said he was bisexual, and he's also admitted to, like, I saw one video where he was going through a dating site and there was a trans woman and he like swiped right or whatever, like clicked, I think it was Plenty of Fish or something like that. He like put a thumbs up on it. He did a whole video where he went through people, like possible matches on a dating site. It was like, all right, I like this one. And one of them said in the description that it was a trans woman. And he was like, all right, don't hate on me.
Level you can, but I mean, for example, I mean, if you put your hand on a pot, dude, you're gonna go, whoa, you know, you're not just gonna keep it there, dude. I mean, unless you're...
No, it's all fiction, and some of it's older. I wouldn't call it all fan fiction. There's like official installments of this fictional franchise, just like the Star Wars trilogy or whatever. And the Book of Mormon is like shorter and more recent and not written well and more nonsensical, in my opinion. So I think that is a good way of putting it. You know?
Just fucking deranged.
Not that the other ones are necessarily that well written. They're also like translated. Sometimes you'll have like a translation of a translation of a translation.
Then maybe you will if you're like an extreme masochist. But I mean, if you're of normal health and body and mind, you're not going to do that. You're going to move your hand away from that shit. And you're going to, you know, put some ice on it. So I think I pretty much made my point there. I don't know what to say about Leo Tolstoy being a hardcore pacifist. I mean, maybe he was, you know, whatever. But that's not what Jesus was about. Jesus said specifically, I came...
Yeah, the Council of Nicaea decided what the official dogma of Christianity was. Because before that, there were all different types of ideas. There were sects of Christianity that didn't believe in the divinity of Jesus Christ. There were some that didn't believe in the resurrection. There was all sorts of pieces here and there, like different offshoots of the original Christianity that, you know, followed the life of Jesus. And they got together and were like, all right, now we have to make like an official... We have to officially agree on what we actually believe in. And that's where the Christianity that we have, well, kind of, that's most of the Christianity that's prevalent in the world today.
Not to bring, what was it, peace but the sword or something like that. He was not a pacifist. Fuck off, dude.
He wasn't? Where'd the whole turn the other cheek quote come from?
Like, fuck off, bro. If Jesus was a pacifist, would he have believed in hell?
Actually, I don't believe Jews believe in hell the way that it's described in the Bible. And I'm trying to think of, is there a passage where Jesus describes, like, the biblical hell? As we recognize it?
I think not. Okay? I mean, think about it, bro. If he was all about peace and love, would he be for something that has to do with people burning?
I like how Jared's perfectly comfortable. He's perfectly comfortable with worshiping someone that he believes was like all for the hell part.
Hellfire? Of course not. See, you just got to use your noggin, guys. That's all you got to do. Jesus Christ was a punk rocker. He was an anarchist. He was anti-war. He was against the state. Okay? He was against Pontius Pilate.
The state.
The Romans. All those motherfuckers, dude.
He was against Pontius Pilate.
He made more of a difference in this world than anyone else. He was literally like 1,000 different Gandhis. Like, he was truly the greatest.
I'm trying to examine that statement.
Greatest human to ever live. And I believe that he was more than a human. I believe he is the son of God. So, you know, if you don't believe that, it's okay. I'm not going to force my religion on you. But you guys need to accept the fact that he was a huge revolutionary figure. Like, he totally brought down...
He did not lead a revolution. What the fuck are you talking about?
Rome. You know what I mean? Constantine wouldn't have existed without Jesus. You see?
Oh, no. No, is that true? Is his channel down? Let me see. Let me see. I hope so. Let's see. No, it's still up. Why do you get my hopes up like that? Why'd you get my hopes up like that? I was so excited.
What I'm saying?
No, his channel's still there. It's Jared Juggernaut Fitness. It's still there. False alarm.
He totally destroyed all those tyrants, and without any violence. I mean,
oh, hold on. Were they saying, oh, Senor Chinchilla? I don't know who the fuck that is. I thought they were talking about the person we're actually watching. I don't know who Senor Chinchilla is.
How gangster is that, bro? He was truly something to behold. He was, and that's why I follow him, and that's why I say fuck Lucifer. Because what has Lucifer ever done other than just cause division? You see what I'm saying? Lucifer was just a butthurt little fallen angel that God didn't choose for the Garden of Eden. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't know if the Garden of Eden was real because, you know, I don't follow the Old Testament. But the way they describe him, I think he's just a F-A-G. Just like my haters, bro. An F-A-G. And that's why he's in control of the pop music industry. You know what I mean? With people like Taylor Swift. I see them doing their little demonic hand signs, you know, their little hand gestures. Giving reference to, you know, Satanism, because the occult runs Hollywood. If you can't see that, you're a complete dumbass, dude. If you can't see that Hollywood is run by Satanists in 2024, you're completely retarded. Like, you're completely retarded, bro.
Hollywood is definitely not run by Satanists. Definitely not. That is definitely not the case.
Even a little kid will probably be able to see that. I mean, if
don't talk about little kids, Jared.
If they just looked hard enough.
If you look hard enough for something and you're mentally ill, like Jared, you'll find it. Like, if you look hard enough for something and you want to find something badly enough, you'll find it. That's like Trumpster Bob levels of research.
It's not hard to see that Hollywood is evil, that the entertainment industry is evil. It's not hard at all. I think a lot of people just enjoy lying to themselves. Let them live in their lie, because I'm telling you guys, if you choose to be willfully stupid, God will chew you up and he will spit you out, and throw you into.
I love how he uses Bible verses, but then the ones that he doesn't agree with, oh, Jesus was trolling, bro. He was trolling.
Eternal hellfire. Because I'll tell you guys something else. I think the number one thing that God cannot stand are lukewarm Christians. I believe that God hates lukewarm Christians more than he even hates.
That's you. You claim Christianity,
Praise
but
be to Ben for another GMT-friendly stream.
Thank
I
you.
love you, Ben.
Oh,
Heart.
thank you. I appreciate it so much. That's so nice. I feel all warm and fuzzy inside now. I'm drinking my coffee. Yeah, please like the stream. And for those of you who didn't hear yet, I added a new funny GIF, you know, like the Jared laughing GIF. I added a new one. I'll test it. I wanted it to be a surprise, but I think I'll have to show it to you guys so you guys will know what it is. It's the $62 level dono. This is it now. Hold on. They changed how this shit works. Tipping. Can I not do this?
This is a test.
Oh, no, that's not
for
it.
$32.
How do I test them? How do I test it? Because that's not the one I wanted. They changed this whole thing around, and I don't know how it works now. It's the $62... What the fuck? It's the $62 level. Yeah, there used to be like a test button. They made this so oddly complicated. I do not like it. It worked the same way forever, and they've completely rearranged it. Yeah, God, you know, you guys are just going to have to do $62 to see it, because I don't know how to test it. Oh, well, we'll get it eventually. Because I'm like... I don't know, we'll get it.
Satanists, I do. Because these are people who don't fight for what's good. These are people who are lazy.
You do not do that either.
Who give God a bad name. I mean, yeah, Satanists do too, but not in the same way that lukewarms do. You know, these are people who are supposed to represent our faith, and they don't do shit. You know, they go to church once or twice a year.
When do you... I guarantee you Jared doesn't go to church. God, I hate how dishonest he is. He knows he doesn't go to church, and he's calling out Christians that only go to church once in a while. How is, like, seriously.
Year, yeah, you know what I mean? And just, not that it really matters if you go to church, but you get...
Oh, okay. Okay. So they're lukewarm Christians. They only go to church every once in a while. And then his brain remembers, oh, I never go to church. And then he's like, well, actually, that doesn't matter. Well, then why did you bring it up, dipshit?
What I'm saying, like,
you know what I'm saying?
They don't really have God much in their life at all. They don't have a relationship. And that's what Christianity is. It's all about a relationship between you and God.
Okay, we need to quit pretending that the word Christianity is uniform, because there's so many different types of Christianity, and the reason why is because people stopped agreeing on what actual Christianity was, or they were opportunists and they created their own version of Christianity to siphon off Christians from larger churches. I mean, there's all these reasons why there's so many different denominations of Christianity.
The Holy Trinity, the God, the Father, and the Son. Sorry, guys, I'm tired. My tea tastes absolutely disgusting. I need to put sugar in it, so I haven't been drinking it. Oh, fuck, bro. I put in...
So it is estimated that there are more than 45,000 official Christian denominations around the world. So think about that. That is crazy. So it kind of shows that Humans can't agree on what actual Christianity is, and it's been changed and manipulated so much over time that it's funny because they'll be like, oh, you know, the world is mostly Christians. It's like, yeah, but how many of those agree on the most important tenets of their own religion?
4 bags of green tea, dude. Shit is strong, homie. But anyways, guys, I'm starting to fade out, so I hope you could...
It's daytime. Look, you can see the sun shining through his fucking window.
Get something through this video. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what I got was that you're a moron.
Jesus King. I love God. I love Jesus. I don't care about the devil. I don't care about his empty promises. I see the...
What did he promise you, Jared?
Lives that he's ruined. You know, I've known people who chose to basically, you know, more or less just...
Here's a bullshit story. He's trying to make something up really quick.
Take God out of their life. And for that very reason, you know, they followed a...
God is in your life by name only.
Life of degeneracy. And it either killed them or just completely ruined their life. Lucifer is not your friend, bro. He's not, guys. He's a loser, okay? You know, he's not a rebel. He's not, dude. Jesus Christ was a rebel. That's all I really got to say, guys. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Damn. Oh, damn. So, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick, and then when I come back, we're going to get into some Cobra stuff. I'm going to play the music video here. I will be right back.
I'm an incel, mindfulness shit. I'm a Christian, and I have big tits. I'm a Buddhist, and I wear no clothes. I'm a pedo, and I think that shows. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a simp bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm an alpha, I live with my dad. You're a synth bro, and I'm just a chat. I'm a black belt, you know what it is. And my carpet is all covered in jizz. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing. I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm hanging at playground, watching kids playing.
All right, back. That was a perfect amount of time to fill there. All right, we're going to check out the Cobra verse and see what's going on. There was rumors that Jessica was in Casper, but they ended up being false, which I didn't mention because I was pretty sure they were false. She was streaming from Walmart in her hometown or whatever. Let's check out the King Cobra intro situation.
Somewhere in the world today, men have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand one
right. Thank you. Everyone, please like the stream and help us reach our goal. We're at 67.44%. If you want to chuck us a couple dollars, helps keep the lights on, helps keep things rolling here. So, yeah, keep them coming. Let's. Oh, by the way, I sent King Cobra because me and Cobra have been texting back and forth, and I asked him last night if he liked thunderstorms, because we were having a big thunderstorm here, which is rare for this region. And I said, do you like thunderstorms? We're having one here now. And that was at 9 p.m. And he responded almost 12 hours later at 8:54 a.m. this morning. Yes. So there you go.
Happy weekend, YouTube. We're going to make ourselves a little snack. Philadelphia cream cheese. And some of this Old Trapper teriyaki flavored beef jerky. Find ourselves a little piece here. Or a couple pieces. If you've not tried Old Trapper beef jerky, they're pretty tasty. It's a great sausage. That's the perfect piece for what we're trying to do here. Just by itself, it's pretty delicious.
I do enjoy jerky. It can't be too chewy. Like it has to have like a good snap to it. And it can't be too chewy to the point where like my jaw feels like it's going to fall off. That's just me though.
I'm going to take a piece of teriyaki flavored jerky and our Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to scoop it onto a slice of jerky.
At the Costco in Issaquah, Washington, they have Wagyu beef jerky made by Snake River Farms, which is, I think, based out of Idaho, that produces American Wagyu steaks and ground beef and corned beef and all that stuff, and they do a jerky. There it is! It's so creepy. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Philadelphia cream cheese is so good. So we got some cream cheese on some teriyaki jerky. Let's see how it tastes. That's pretty bustin', dude.
That was pretty bustin'. I thought he said busted at first, but he said bustin'.
teriyaki jerky.
He's on the teriyaki jerky kick right now. The other night I was watching Cobes and he was preparing a pizza and he put the garlic butter all over his pizza and he was trying to take a picture of it and he dropped his phone on top of the pizza and got garlic butter all over it. And at first I thought he was going to slurp all the garlic butter off of the front of his phone, but instead he just took it and wiped it across his shirt to wipe all the garlic butter off. I don't know which is worse.
I can't tell if Josh's arms are getting scrawnier or if the rest of him is expanding.
That's a good one. Dude, look at this shirt. Look at all the weird stains on it. I don't know. I don't know what he does use his shirt as a towel. This is the new shirt that he was just given by Matt. Producer Matt gave him this shirt, but he uses his shirts as a towel. So, hey, you live your dream. Like, if you don't care if you've got weird stains all over your shirt, I don't care either. I care about it on my shirt. Like, I can be a sloppy eater sometimes, and I make sure if I'm going out to eat, I never wear, like, a white shirt or anything like that. And then if I do accidentally drop a little food on my shirt, I'm, like, in the bathroom, like, scrubbing it, trying to get the, like, ketchup stain or whatever out of it. That's why I mostly wear black. Speaking of shirts, I was wearing this last night. It's the official Space Puppy t-shirt. Isn't that amazing? That is adorable. She's an astronaut.
On top of that sharp cheddar cheese, we're going to add a little bit of bacon bits to make jerky bacon nachos.
Duck butter. For a while there, I was using duck tallow. I was using duck tallow to cook burgers in. My cholesterol was through the roof at that point because I was deep frying a lot of stuff too. But I was using like duck tallow as like an oil to cook things in, and I was cooking like steaks and burgers and all sorts of stuff. Pretty amazing. Very precise. It's an art form. It's a science. He has a gas range, but a lot of times he'll use an electric skillet, but maybe he has been using the gas range. He had one at his old apartment. We are at 75% of the way to the goal right now. If anyone wants to help us hit that 100%, every little bit helps. Thank you, by the way. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think Cobes like drinks liquid Teflon. So his artery, like when the cholesterol starts to fill his arteries, it can't stick. It just keeps going. $75%. 75%. That's 14% more than where we started. Making good progress. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like the long form Cobra videos. I do. I like watching him unedited in his natural habitat. I like the Boglum Chronicles and the Boglum Reacts and the bite-size edits too. But I like to just watch the raw video. I know it's slow moving, but there are things that you miss that don't get left in with the other videos, especially because like Cobra will say stuff that's not advertiser friendly, and these other channels, which I don't blame them for doing, edit out some of the stuff Cobra might say that might demonetize a video. Oh, Bobby Two Hands, thank you so much. 76.22%. Yeah. Eat the boo-boo. Well, like the Boglum Chronicles video that we watched yesterday, they didn't include the part where Josh was talking about trying to put it in Jessica's butt, but it wouldn't fit. And that was like one of the best parts of that video. And I know Boglum Chronicles saw it, but obviously that's the kind of thing that'll get a video demonetized. There's sometimes, just because ad revenue is so low these days, that I'm like, I wish our videos got monetized like they used to. But then I'm also like, in a 4-hour stream, it's so hard to be completely clean the whole time. You know, like we're all adults here. I don't get the whole, there's plenty of advertising on things with swear words in it. I don't understand. It just seems like a fallacy to me.
Maybe here with like a little bit of A1 steak sauce.
A1 steak sauce.
Microwave it, milk cheese. We don't want to microwave it too long because there's not a whole lot of cheese on there, just a little 15-minute burst. I want the cheese to be like nacho cheese ooey gooey on top.
Yeah, see? He's microwaving. Oh, yeah, I remember the whole Kill the President Offspring song. They were on like a local conservative talk show and they mentioned it. I mean, I think I don't think they personally have a problem with it as much as like it's a legal nightmare. And I think when they had that song, they weren't making any real money and pretty much had nothing to lose at that point. And punk was a lot more edgy back then. but now, you know, they're all millionaires and they have all these platinum records and shit. So it's there's a lot more liability with that kind of stuff now. Not as much artistic freedom to say things that are controversial like that, something at that level.
Maybe another like 50 seconds. Give or take. It's just about melted on top.
Their song Killboy Powerhead is a cover from a band called Digits. And I listened to their album, the Digits album, a lot, and it's pretty good. You can hear like probably where Offspring got their inspiration from them. I don't really like the Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Like Offspring did a lot of songs that they knew would be radio hits, like on pop radio, and I do not like those songs. Nah, why don't you get a job and that kind of stuff. Don't like those songs. Wow, lots of microwaving. In Cobra's Cantina, most of the food would be microwaved. I know why they did it, I just don't like those songs. I don't question why they did it, I know, and that's where the paychecks come from, mostly.
Listen to that sizzle. For shizzle my nizzle.
It's interesting how, like, the Goo Goo Dolls were a punk band for most of their existence, and then they had one, like, popular acoustic song, and then after that, they spent the rest of their...
What are your thoughts on Rancid?
I like Rancid. And I'll get more into that in a second before after I finish this thought. So, you know, like, the Goo Goo Dolls, they were like a punk band, and then they had the song Name, and then they spent the rest of their career, like, basically rewriting that song, like Iris and all that, and they did that to, like, obviously, for obvious reasons. Yes, I like Rancid a lot. I like And Out Come the Wolves most. Like, that's probably their best album. That's like their magnum opus.
We have created jerky nachos. I thought I gotta do another food hack with this jerky for my YouTube fans. That looks so unhealthy.
I like how that's Cobra's descriptor for what is good looking food. It looks unhealthy.
Jerky by itself is a great source of protein. But yeah, that's hot. I have to let that cool off. No, look at that cheese. Oh, goddamn, that cheese bowl is sexy. Let that cool off. Oh, look at that. Yay, Chihuahua, that is hot tamales.
I Chihuahua. All right. So here's the next one where he's trying the food hack.
Jerky nachos. See how they do. They use teriyaki jerky, some sharp cheddar cheese, some bacon bits, and some A1 steak sauce. The cheese has solidified to the jerky nicely. It's cooled off. Let's try a piece. YouTube. That is tasty.
All right.
The A1 steak sauce complements the teriyaki jerky. Look at the cheese and the bacon bits on it. Mmm. Interesting way to make nachos for sure. Bloody wankers. The legendary King Cobra is back at it with a weekend video. Hope you cool Cobras are doing fantastic. Can't say I'm complaining. I'm on my 4th Budweiser tall can, and I feel exquisite. But I wanted to make a drink combo with this beer and share it with you cool Cobras. Tomorrow I'll be doing a food review, and I might go live.
Hey, yeah, he looks a little tilted here.
Spent today working on my music so I can get my next album done. And I got one song I'm working on right now, and I got an idea for another song, so it's going to keep going until we get the album done. That's most definitely what's up. We got some sun-kissed mango orange, and we're mixing it with Budweiser, America's #1 lager. And pour a little bit more in there and make it a little bit more boozy. There we go, just like that. We got this right here. Let's have a sip. That's pretty fucking tasty, man. You know, like, I chugged through like 3 cans of this beer already. I'm on the 4th can, mind you. And I got a nice little buzz going. I don't need to get blackout drunk to enjoy myself, and this is the last can in my possession at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. But the sun-kissed mango orange mixed with Budweiser is a tasty little combination. It's a classic interpretation of Cobra's Mist, which is Blue Moon beer and Mountain Dew mix. I have a history of mixing my beer with soda pop, which people think is weird and gross and sacrilegious, but it makes the alcohol stronger and you add caffeine and sugar to your alcohol, so it just makes it, you know, stronger and gets you drunker. So I'm like the asshole for figuring that out, but not really. Big shout out to the fans who sent these shades in the P.O. box. I've had them in my possession for a hot minute, but I didn't want to break them out because I want to keep them pristine. I have another pair that are blue, but they're kind of wobbly, and like, these are like, you know what I'm saying. I got a pair that are blue on the lenses, but that pair is like all wobbly from wearing them and shit, and these are like prestige. I'll take the sticker off the lens, give them a polish, and we're good to go. Fellow YouTubers. This drink combo is an exquisite way to tip off the weekend. And as always, thank you for your support. Subscribe for more. And be sure to check out that wacky new food review that I'll be doing for the weekend. And sometimes I'll spend money I don't have for my fans.
That's how you go in the negative, though, Cobra.
Content, because, you know, you spend your money on me when you don't have it. It's like it's a back and forth.
You know what? That's very benevolent
of
the king.
And whatever money and fame that I gain from the YouTube platform, the fact that people want to watch my videos is a bonus. Like, you want to watch Cobra's wacky artistic ass and what he's up to. Like, what's Cobra doing today, folks? Got another drink combo for you crazy cool Cobras. We're going to add some Jack Daniel's Southern Peach cocktail action. These by themselves are fucking phenomenal. Then we're going to add some mango sun-kissed orange. Maybe some more of that peach, kind of even out the flavors a bit. There we go, perfect. That'll leave us a little bit of room for our final ingredient, which is Gentleman Jack. A little Jack Daniel's thin drink combo. Look, drink combo. Enunciate your words.
Drink combo.
There we go. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells like the best goddamn fucking... I love Jack Daniels. Splash of that in there. So to recap, we have mango orange sun-kissed, a Jack Daniel's Southern Peach cocktail mixed with a little bit of Gentleman Jack. This ought to be a fucking flavor like no other. Let's give it a go, shall we? And here it goes, between the lips, down to our liver and our hips. That is fucking delicious, YouTube. I could sip on that. God damn, that's good.
All right. He's kicking out these short ones lately. Here's another one.
What's up, YouTube? We got some Pizza Hut coming at you. I'll show you the goods. We got some French fries, we got some boneless wings, and we got some bacon bread. French fries, that's right, folks. Pizza Hut has new French fries. Let's give them a try, shall we? These French fries are so good. I did let it cool off before eating it. Pizza Hut's got good French fries. Check those out. And they give you ketchup if you want it. Go ahead and grab you one. Pizza Hut French fries are so good.
I've never had Pizza Hut fries. Have you guys? Anyone out there had Pizza Hut fries?
Yeah, we got some boneless wings. These are garlic parmesan boneless wings with honey barbecue sauce added to it. So it's a honey barbecue garlic parmesan wing. Crack it open. I did ask them to put honey barbecue sauce only with the garlic parmesan. I don't think they did it, but that's all right. Their boneless wings are pretty good too. Now they didn't add the honey barbecue sauce to the garlic parm, but that's all right. Last time I had Pizza Hut wings, I ordered it with honey. Well, God damn it! Last time I had their wings, their boneless wings, I got the garlic parmesan wings, and I asked them to add honey barbecue to it. So I got two different flavors going into one, and it was so good I had to reorder it. But this time around, they forgot to add the honey barbecue. That's all right. On the instructions, I said, add honey barbecue to wings, thank. It didn't allow me to spell thanks all the way. It only gave me so many room to do instructions kind of thing. But these boneless wings are pretty tasty if you like the chicken nugget effect, basically is what these are. That's alright, I'm not mad at Pizza Hut for it because these are still good. So if you haven't tried their boneless wings, they're pretty good. Although I would highly recommend when you get the garlic Parmesan wings, have them add the honey barbecue sauce to it too. It is so good. And last but not least, we have it, folks. What is this, you may ask? This is their new bacon cheddar bread. And it came with a side of ranch.
Bacon cheddar bread.
And I like Pizza Hut. They're one of my favorite fast food chains.
Yeah, Pizza Hut did not score well in our poll.
Like the meat lovers, Pizzone's my favorite out of the Pizzone flavors. So I'm gonna grab our ranch, set that down in on top of the lid. What you thinking, YouTube? Would you have some of this bacon cheddar bread?
Yeah, you know.
Hut?
I like how he didn't add like a shitload of stuff to it.
Cool off,
I think he's learned.
It's cold because I let it cool off, so that's kind of my bad, but what do you do?
It is what it is, but I digress.
Let's go ahead and tear off a small piece. Look at that. Bacon and cheddar on point, son. Even though I let it cool off too long, it's still tasty.
Of course. That's a feature of pizza.
Let's get the dunk action. That's really good with the ranch. Hold up. Get you a bite. YouTube, I really appreciate you watching the video and hiring me for the cameo shout-outs.
Damn, he's making bank now. All he had to do was get rid of was Jessica just so demanding that he had no time to do anything else but, like, pay attention to her? That's what I think.
That ranch is really good, too, and I am liking it. Well, YouTube, let me grab myself a towel here and wipe my hands off. My only complaint is that I did not get what I asked for when I asked for the wings. However, it was lunch rush, so they're probably busy and didn't see. It's all good though. It still tasted good. But yeah, I would highly recommend the bacon cheddar bread from Pizza Hut. It's really good. Their boneless wings, even though they didn't add the honey barbecue to the garlic parmesan like I asked, they still tasted good. Those french fries, crispy with like a little bit of chewiness. Overall,
he's describing it well. I like this video. This is one of his better videos.
Good flavor.
While we were watching the video, I made an AI song about Cobra because I feel inspired while watching him. Let's see what this sounds like. It's too fast. This is not what I wanted, but I guess we'll see.
From the streets of Casper, the dark one is here. The sexy goth bad boy sipping on a beer. Streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's. By the misty green light, his time has come. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra. day.
Okay, let's hear the other one. A little closer to what I was looking for.
From the streets of Casper, the
Too high-pitched vocals.
The sexy golf bad boy sipping on a beer, streaming after midnight,
I'm gonna go to...
eating Papa John's.
Hold on.
The Dark Lord is here. The sexy golf bad boy sipping on a beer, streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's on the misty green light. His time has come. It's King Cobra. He's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra. He will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra. Gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra. Gonna cast a spell today. Brewing Skittles me his seal of approval. Yet another drink combo, worldwide sicko removal.
I like this one.
Streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's on a misty green light. His time has come. Bugs in his beer, bugs on his food, bugs on his chair, drinking and stew.
I was going for sleepy. I usually like faster music, but I wanted it to be like almost like Bauhaus. It's still not quite what I wanted. I want to try another one. This sounds like Sisters of Mercy a little bit.
The sexy goth bad boy sipping on the beer.
It sounds like Sisters of Mercy. The voice sounds like the singer from Sisters of Mercy.
The misty green light. His time has come. It's King Cobra. He's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra. He will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra. Gonna make the sickles pay. It's King Cobra. Gonna cast a spell today. Brewing Skittles me his seal of approval. Yet another drink combo,
more. Hold on. This one's too...
Sipping on a beer.
I don't like this one.
Streaming.
Let's do...
Green lights. This time.
Let's see this one. Oh shit, thank you so much. We're at an even 700 right now. Yeah!
Casper, the Dark Lord is here. The sexy goth bad boy, sipping on the beer. Screaming after midnight, eating Papa John's. By the misty green light, his time has come. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay.
Yeah, I was typing them while I was watching this video.
Gonna cast a spell today. Brewing Skittles need his seal of approval. Yet another drink combo worldwide. Sicko removal. Streaming after midnight.
Let's see this one. Ooh, this one's a little more electronic. They would play this at, this sounds like something they play at goth night at the bars I used to go to in my 20s.
Defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. Brewing skills be the seal of approval. Yet another drink combo, worldwide sickle removal. Streaming up to midnight, eating Papa John's by the misty green light. His time has come. Bugs in his beard.
Alright, I got two more.
Bugs on his chair, drinking dead stewed.
So I made some more punk versions, like more like old school punk, but we'll see. This is my first time listening to all of these. All I did was type in what I wanted. Let's see.
From the streets of Casper, the Dark Lord is here. The sexy goth bad boy, sipping on a beer. Streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's. By the misty green light, his time has come. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. Brewing Skittles mean his seal of approval. Yet another drink combo, worldwide sicko removal. Streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's. By the misty green light, his time has come. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. Bugs in his beard, bugs on his food, bugs on his chair, drinking, getting stewed out.
This is not a power metal beat. No. Punk using this kind of beat for decades. This is not power metal. They've been using this drum beat in pop punk since the 80s. Maybe even like late 70s.
He will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today.
I'm just saying this drum beat has been used in bands that predate power metal by decades. Wow, I like the feedback at the end. Are they going to come back into it? They're letting the feedback go for a while here. How long are they going to let it go? A little too long. Okay, are they going to do something? Wow, they're letting... Wow, this is uncalled for. I probably would have ended it. All right, I'm going to play the next one.
From the streets of Casper, the dark lord is here.
I don't like this one as much.
The tipsy got that boy, sipping on a beer, streaming out to midnight, eating Papa John's, out of misty green light. His time has come. That's King Cobra, he's defeated all souls. That's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. That's King Cobra, gonna make the psychos pay. That's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. Pounds kills me, it's seal of approval. Yet another drink combo, worldwide sicko removal. Streaming out to midnight, eating Papa John's, out of misty green light. His time has come. That's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. That's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. That's King Cobra, gonna make the sound.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Doing one more and then I'll get back to watching videos. By the way, we're at 77.78% of our goal. If you guys want to help us out, feel free to send one in. Sorry, it takes a few moments here to kind of like change everything that needs to be changed. Oh, that's why. Let's see how this. All right, let's see how this goes. That was all feedback. All right, I'm going to watch a video after it because it generates 2 at a time. I'm going to play these next 2 and we'll see how they go, and then we'll move on to something else.
From the streets of Casper, the Dark Lord is here. The sexy goth bad boy, sipping on a beer. Streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's. By the misty green light, his time has come. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he'll harvest all your souls.
I did make one that sounded like it had the Bad Religion singer in it a while back.
It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. But when Skittles lead, his seal of approval. Yet another drink combo, worldwide sicko removal. Screaming after midnight, eat Papa John's. I have a misty green light, his time has come. Brew with Skittles lead, his seal of approval. Yet another drink combo, worldwide sicko removal. Screaming after midnight, eat Papa John's. I'm a misty green light, his time has come. Bugs in his beard, bugs on his food, bugs on his chair, drinking his stew. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he'll harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. Bugs in his beard, bugs on his food, bugs on his chair, drinking and he's stewed. Bugs in his beard, bugs on his food, bugs on his chair, drinking and he's stewed.
Here's the next one. Okay, this is good so far.
From the streets of Casper, the Dark Lord is near. The sexy goth bad boy sipping on a beer. Screaming after midnight, eating Papa John's. I'm a misty green light, his time has come. It's King Cobra, he's defeated all the trolls. It's King Cobra, he will harvest all your souls. It's King Cobra, gonna make the sickos pay. It's King Cobra, gonna cast a spell today. Skittles meet his seal of approval. bicycle removal. Streaming after midnight, eating Papa John's, island with the green light. His time has come. His beard bugs on his approval. Goes on his chair, drinking, getting sued. Goes in his beard, bugs on his food. Goes on his chair, drinking, getting sued.
Yeah. It reminded me of Strung Out, if anyone's ever heard that band, Strung Out. So, like, Blink-182 is a little more pop punk, and Blink-182 never had a guitar solo that good in their music, usually. I put in melodic hardcore, which is what Strung Out is, and then I did skate punk as the secondary genre. Yeah.
Going off with two here in about a couple minutes or so, so stick around for that goodness. But for now, I'm going to wash down that tastiness with a sun-kissed mango orange. Thank you for watching my Pizza Hut food review. And if you like these kinds of videos, hit like, subscribe for more. And check out Pizza Hut's other delicious items on their menu. Their pizzones are simply the best. Like I said, their meat lover pizzones, they're good. My favorite item from Pizza Hut would have to be a Meat Lovers large stuffed crust, extra cheese, extra bacon, add onions. Fire, dude. Anyways, YouTube, thank you for watching the Pizza Hut review. Catch you later.
Not a sponsor. I think that's all the Cobra videos I have. Let me see if he's put out any new ones. Let us see here. Oh, shit. What else we got? How Eric July deals with customers more. What is this?
Said, why so many female character issue number ones? Yaira, Blood, Ruth, now Saoirse. Is that what the fans want? Clearly, that's what the sales say. But I don't know what to tell you. Saoirse's also not a number one. She's in the Represent. Is two females too many for you? Boom Patrol.
Too many females?
What's the limit on the amount of characters that people like that I should be putting in our universe, especially one that's ever expanding? When is Horseman coming soon?
Horseman.
We promise you
soon
that the pre-order collection will launch by the summer, end of the summer. So we have about a month and 22 days, I believe. All right, so I'm Gooding, Horseman, Brian, Braxwell, Salvage. I think they have a few male hairs. Yeah, just a tad. I don't know. The company launched with one, and then you had Alpha Core, which has more dudes than it does Whammon. Gooding is a dude. Horseman's a dude. So yeah, just quick math there. Yeah, man, we have a pretty active. Like I would argue in independent comics, arguably the most active fan base, fandom for sure. And that's what it's about. It's about, people having fun and us having an active welcoming, and that's very important. A welcoming fan base as well is awesome. You come in,
we welcome a fan
showcase
base.
actual genuine interest, and they welcome you like family, man. That's what it's about. It's fun times, man. Fun times. Book hat. Oh, someone's in the chat going back and forth with y'all. I see. Oh, it's the guy I responded to earlier. That's an interesting take on the book. No established protagonist. That's interesting. It's the first I've heard that one. Books World doesn't either. I mean, just unaware we are. Don't understand our protagonist. So in order for you to be invested in the book, are you suggesting that you need to know the origins of the characters?
Yes.
I would say that's interesting. That's an interesting take. I don't think that follows.
He wants it all to be hidden so he can he can stretch out a story and make it last like years without even really having to add to it or come up with new things.
I mean, if the information dump is your approach and what you enjoy, I guess that's not necessarily a rule that is a part of comics. If that were the case, Wolverine would have never hit it big with the fans because we went a very long time having not known his origin.
No,
Horseman.
No, that's not true.
Main weapon. Well, you'll learn about all that once it drops. I don't want to give anything away. I want to let Chuck tell that story. That's different. Horseman is very much it's a Chuck Dixon and Joe Bennett story. I did not create that character. So I want them to tell the story the way they want to tell it. I'll be an ambassador though for it. It is fucking good, man. Luffy's origin for 500 chapters in One Piece. Hell, and we don't still know what the One Piece is. Yeah, there's no rule for that there for sure. The
only rule is that there are no rules.
I get what you're saying, but it's one thing to know things about the character, to be invested in the character, but it's another thing to know their origin. You don't need to know the origin of a and I would argue, I mean, definitely what I picked up as far as some market cues is that a lot of people are actually tired of the origin stories being told, to be completely honest, because it's so predictable. It's a lot of and that, look, every customer is different, but if that's your thing, if you in order for, I wouldn't say I think you should reword that and say you need to understand their origin to be invested in them, but that's not a universal thing. I wouldn't like Dragon Ball if that were the case. I wouldn't have liked Wolverine growing up if I absolutely needed to know their origin story in order for me to be invested or care about that character. I don't need to know any of that actually. To be interested in it, like legitimately. It's different, but I think that there's different types of. Not I think. Obviously, I know there's different type of customers.
I know.
Really, everybody. Like, it's a different thing when you're selling a universe versus trying to sell.
He's selling a universe
cool concept that you want people to adopt or to
a universe so fast or so vast that he puts out a couple comics a year for this vast universe.
Adopt momentarily and then move on to the next thing, right? And I'm not trying to build something like that. I'm not even building this company with the expectation that someone is not going to be invested in the actual universe, right? In other words, like I'm all in. I'm like all in on that. So we prioritize world building overall. And not like dumping information at early on in the book about people's origin stories and stuff. That's their stuff. So yeah. All right, this guy's trolling and he's derailing the chat. I guess y'all can get him out of here. I picked that up now and
he's getting those were troll questions.
He's like purposely disrespecting like the
you disrespecting me. You disrespect.
So
you disrespecting me.
Now he can go for derailment.
So
y'all do what y'all got to do.
Clip, clip, and snip, snip.
Wonderful. I have to go to the bathroom again, so I'm going to do that, and I'll come back and we'll do some more stuff. See you then. Sorry about that. Usually that song's long enough, but I was there. I had to go to the bathroom. Had to make a poo-poo. What is this? Oh, it's emo.
All right, just getting shit straight. I will not be in any Discord that's filled with a bunch of worthless people. That's right. I will not go in any Discord that is filled with worthless people. And no, I will not chill. Do these fucking faggot trolls chill when they're attacking me? Do these motherfuckers and fucking faggots know how to chill? No, they don't know how to fucking chill. So why the fuck should I be fucking chill?
Chill, emo, chill.
There will be no truce, there will be no peace, and there will be no fucking chilling. Not happening. Not fucking happening. Chill, emo, chill, emo, chill, emo. No, fuck that. These fucking trolls have destroyed every fucking relationship I've ever had online. These fucking trolls destroyed that. These fucking trolls typed their vile,
chill, emo,
and worthless fucking messages in my fucking YouTube and say the most fucking vile and disgusting things. And then these trolls have crossed the line and done things into my real life that they should have never fucking did. And then you have the audacity to tell me that I'm supposed to be the one that's supposed to chill the fuck out? I don't think so. I will never chill the fuck out.
Chill.
I will never calm the fuck down.
Chill, emo.
And I will never make any peace with these worthless fucking faggot people.
Whoa, emo.
Oh, and I forgot to do something a minute ago, but I'll take care of that in a minute.
Okay.
I'll take care of that in a minute. And because people don't need people don't know how to
He's got a weird vocal
behave
tick.
themselves in my fucking room again. Yeah, the chat goes back off again permanently. Mm-hmm.
Oh no, not the chat.
Because I gave people the chance to behave, and people don't want to change, and won't want to behave. So you don't get to talk in my chat room anymore. There's too many spammers, too many people putting a fucking address in of fucking Albuquerque, New Mexico, when I don't know anybody in fucking Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. Don't you dare tell me to chill. Because if I ever meet the motherfucker that just told me to chill a minute ago, I'll bash that cocksucker in the face.
Wow, emo. So aggressive.
So, he knows who I'm talking about. He wants to run a fucking Discord with a bunch of fucking faggots in it. No. You know what? Fuck you and your chill. Fuck you and your Discord. Fuck you with your diaper boy shit. And why don't you kiss my fucking ass? That's why I left the fucking server. Because you're a two-faced little fucking bastard. 1 minute you're bitching, oh, I keep getting my channels deleted. People are picking on me, so I feel sorry for you. And then the next minute you're hanging out with a bunch of worthless fucking faggots. You want to hang out with a bunch of worthless fucking faggots? You dumb, stupid fuck. You don't need me in your life. Unsubscribe from my fucking channel. Take your chill and your diaper boy shit and get the fuck out of my life. Will you? You stupid Jew motherfucker, you!
He sounds like Joe Pesci. That was like a Joe Pesci line.
Kiss my ass! And everybody in your fucking Discord can kiss my ass! That's why I left. Because I'm not going to be in there with trash like Naaman and Hillbilly Boy and all the other fucking people you got in there, and then you have the nerve to send me a message and tell me to fucking chill? No, I'll beat your living fucking face right in, you little Jew fucking
emo.
faggot bastard! Take your fucking Discord, shove it right up your fucking ass. Everybody take their fucking Discord and shove it right up their fucking ass.
Wow, emo, chill.
Tell me to fucking chill.
I like how his reaction to being told to chill is to not chill at all and to like react to it.
Yeah, I'll chill you when I punch your fucking face in, you worthless fucking piece of shit. Fucking, I'm done with that guy. I'm fucking done with that guy.
Doesn't sound like you're done with him.
And I'm done with all the rest of you.
I don't think you're done with him.
Faggots. So you know what? Everybody that did make it into the fucking room, I'm gonna ban every one of these fucking names that came in the room. You will not be able to chat in my room again. You will not be able to talk in my room again because people don't know how to behave. People don't know how to fucking behave. So you know what, Jew boy? I may be the diaper boy, but you're the little fucking Jew faggot.
Wow, dude. Man, emo is just... Emo's out there. Emo's a very hateful man. It's gross. Emo is just a ridiculously angry, hateful man.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's gay and he uses the maggot with an F slur all the time is very strange.
You're a Jew piece of shit.
Wow, emo.
Jew piece of shit.
Emo, what is wrong with you? Calm down, buddy. Chill.
It's hanging out with fucking faggots in your Discord, and you want to tell me to chill?
Wow, emo. No, bad emo. Spray him with a spray bottle.
You reckless fucking faggot! I'll break your fucking face in. You understand me, you worthless fucking piece of shit? I'll break your fucking face in.
He's so angry.
Try me, punk! And don't expect me to feel sorry for you the next time you lose a YouTube channel.
Emo did a bunch of false privacy complaints on me on my Altered Perspective channel, and they're so bad. Like, he just claims 3 hours. You're supposed to go through and be like, oh, at this timestamp they gave away my address, or at this timestamp they gave away my phone number. But he just took a bunch of videos that we talked about him in and claimed like the first 3 hours of all of them.
So screw you and your Discord, and I'll say this for the record. No, the Jew boy didn't throw me out of his Discord. I left.
Oh, you can't fire me, I quit.
After he had the audacity to say, hey, diaper boy, chill the fuck out. I'll give you a hey, diaper boy, chill the fuck out, as I'm beating your fucking face in. You Jewish fucking piece of shit.
Oh, dude, why do you go there, emo? Emo, why go there?
Try me today. Try me. Now everybody go fuck yourself.
I'm trying.
I had my say, go fuck yourself.
I'm trying. By the way, these streams... Oh, no, not this dude. I don't want to watch his videos today. I'm saving it for the next DP episode, but this guy's a psycho. These streams, they're not meant to be like official episodes. It's just chill and hang out and do whatever. That's what we're doing here. And people sometimes they enjoy that pace. Oh yeah, that guy is insane. So I really would like to meet this goal. We're 200 away. If anyone wants to be a hero and drop a biggin, that would be very helpful. Try maybe one of those, maybe a 52 or a 102 or anywhere in between there, or anything. I mean, don't let that dissuade you. Every little bit adds up over time. So if you would be so kind, I also have some news stuff. I have a classic news story that I had remembered that we watched back in 2018 when it happened. And it kind of is funny. You know how like when your password needs to be reset, a lot of places will give you like a temporary passcode. The utility company in the area I'm in, they generated this random password for this black woman, and it had the N-word in it. And everyone's like, they're randomly generated. We don't know how this happened, but check this out.
If you log on to Puget Sound Energy for online bill pay and you forget your password, the system software will email you a temporary one to access your account, a random combination of letters and numbers.
It's offensive.
But for Erica Conway, the system generated a combination.
It was it's capital N, lowercase IGGA, and then capital HHJ.
Of letters that spelled out a word.
Kind of sat there for a moment.
It's like, how are you going to do the news story but not show what it actually said? I think that's dumb. You can show it.
It was like, wait, am I seeing this right?
Not just any word, the N-word.
Just emotions were all over the place.
Soft R.
You know, disgusted.
Tipping $62 is scary.
Hey, well then do 102. I don't know. Yeah, it is scary though, but that's why I did it, for like the weird creepy factor. Now there's a bunch of different ones sprinkled throughout. So all of the 2 ones, like, you know, 12, 22, 32, 52, 4, like all of them, those are all, not all different, but it's been changed a lot. There's a variety now.
Disappointed, angry, you know, and I was like, you have to take a stand. You have to do something. Someone needs to know.
She contacted Puget Sound Energy and spoke with an agent in the call center. That's when offensive became unbelievable.
And I said, do you guys not screen for offensive words? And she said, yeah, we do. And I said, well, do you not screen for this word? And she said, no, why would we? We're in 2018.
I don't know if
that's
that's
true. You've never heard this word before, you know. And so then she said, well, I have in the movies by African Americans. And I said, I think we're going to need to stop this conversation.
We are so sorry that we offended this customer.
That person got fired. That person was like, yeah, I hear it all right.
PSC spokesperson said the customer service agent will undergo training and that their third-party software did not screen for offensive words, but it will now.
Since this incident, we were able to go in and put some parameters in there so that we could eliminate the ability for the system to generate any sort of words.
Words that could offend anyone,
HHJ.
especially Conway, a board member of the Seattle NAACP.
Oh my God, she's a board member of the NAACP. It's just like, it's so hard to believe out of all of the, okay, in comparison, there's not a lot of black people that live in the Seattle area in comparison to, like, you know, white people and Asians and Hispanics. There's not like a huge, like they're not, you know, there's not a lot in comparatively. So like for this software to randomly generate a password and for it to be capital N, lowercase IGGA, no numbers, when they showed other ones that there were numbers included, and for that one to be randomly assigned to a woman that happened to be black and be a board member of the NAACP, the odds of that are so low.
What would right this wrong for you? I really would like to sit down and talk with them. I really would. I feel like something has to be done.
Like what?
Conway is hoping that face-to-face conversation can still happen.
They changed the way that their software works, allegedly.
In Seattle, Alyssa Hahn, King 5 News.
So, let me see. Seattle Metro. Checking something really quick here. So, Seattle metro area. Oh, shit. Where is it? I lost it. There it is. All right. So, this is the Seattle metropolitan area. So, not just the city itself, but the like surrounding suburbs and that, like the Seattle Tacoma statistical area. 60% white, 15% Asian, 6% black, and then 1.1 Native American or Alaska Native. Let's see the city proper. It's probably not that different. Demographics of Seattle. So, Seattle itself has a higher percentage of white people, 69.5%, and then Asian 13.8%. That's any nationality or ethnic origin that can be considered Asian. And then black 8%. And then Hispanic. Or no, hold on. Hispanic's actually higher, 9%. Interesting. So we are so close. We're almost at 80%. We're getting there. I don't want to have to stream again later tonight, but I will if I don't meet this goal in this stream. But I have a couple hours left, so I'm hoping we can make it. This is interesting. They're talking about if Kamala wins the election, will the GOP-led House certify the election or will they refuse to do it?
Joining me now, Democratic leader of the House of Representatives, Hakeem Jeffries of New York. Leader Jeffries, thanks for joining us. So your party's convention is set to kick off tomorrow. Do you think that the Democratic Party is in a better place now with Vice President Harris at the top of the ticket than it was with President Biden at the top of the ticket? And have you talked to President Biden since he dropped out of the race 4 weeks ago?
I have talked to President Biden, and let me simply say that President Biden will go down in American history as one of the most consequential presidents of all time.
Okay.
He made a very selfless decision to pass the torch to Vice President Harris, who's a courageous leader, a compassionate leader, and a common sense leader. And she's ready, she's willing, she's able to get the job done.
This sounds like a rehearsed speech, what he's saying right here.
A lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm, and a lot of energy with Kamala Harris and Tim Walz at the top of the ticket, and we're looking forward to a very joyful Democratic National Convention.
Vice President Harris unveiled some of her economic platform on Friday. One key platform plank was her plan to ban price gouging for grocery prices. Jason Furman, who was the top economist for President Obama, said that her plan is not a good idea. Quote, the good case scenario is price gouging is a message, not a reality. The bad case scenario is that...
I think that guy's name is Hakeem Jeffries. He's kind of like Obama 2.0 or something, but he probably won't. He probably won't rise to the heights of Obama, but that's what he's going for.
This is a real proposal. You'll end up with bigger shortages, less supply, and ultimately risk higher prices and worse outcomes for consumers if you try to enforce this in a real way, which I don't know if they would or wouldn't do, unquote. Do you plan to support Vice President Harris's plan to ban price gouging?
You might see him running eventually, though. I think he's positioning himself.
Kamala Harris has articulated a very important plan to make sure that we are lowering costs for everyday Americans, that we are ending price gouging throughout the country, and that, of course, we are growing the middle class and making sure that everyday Americans can get ahead. So we as House Democrats look forward to working with Kamala Harris to drive costs down. We've done some of that work in terms of driving down the high price of life-saving prescription drugs for millions of Americans, including capping the price of insulin at $35 per per hour. We've lowered the cost of internet availability and in several other areas, but we recognize that there is more work that needs to be done because there are far too many Americans who are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling each and every month, and we've got to drive down costs, including the cost of groceries.
Well, the Washington Post editorial board said blaming big business or corporations was a, quote, gambit. The San Francisco Federal Reserve found little evidence that price gouging was the main culprit behind inflation, floating supply chains and production costs instead. Isn't part of the problem here when it comes to high prices and inflation the fact that you and your colleagues on Capitol Hill, along with both President Trump and President Biden,
there needs to
infused
be
the economy
there needs to be cost control, especially with food and rent slash real estate in general.
With perhaps too much cash because of the pandemic.
The challenge is that President Biden and Vice President Harris inherited 3 different catastrophes from the prior president at the same time. There was a public health catastrophe connected to the COVID-19 pandemic. There was an economic catastrophe that resulted from the shutdown of our economy. And of course, there was a democracy catastrophe related to the January 6th violent assault on the Capitol incited by the former president as part of the effort to halt the peaceful transfer of power. And so in the context of the economic catastrophe, the shutdown of the economy had consequences. And when demand came back, the supply chain needed to, of course, catch up. And so that is a process that has been underway that has triggered an inflationary environment. But it's fair to say that part of the challenge that many everyday Americans have felt is that price gouging is occurring by some bad actors. And it's reasonable for us to look into how we can stop it from occurring. Vice President Harris is simply saying we have to make sure that markets are properly functioning. That's the American way.
We're here in Chicago where Democrats are expecting tens of thousands of anti-Israel protesters who have been calling President Biden, quote, Genocide Joe for months. An effort called Abandon Biden says that they are not yet targeting Vice President Harris, but a spokesperson told Reuters, quote, the clock is ticking and our patience is running out. Do you see a policy difference between President Biden and Vice President Harris when it comes to Israel and Gaza?
Well, President Biden and Vice President Harris have been working hard to try to bring about a peace agreement that has been on the table over the last few weeks to try to get that to closure. It's a very necessary thing to accomplish. It will allow for, of course, a ceasefire to be put in place for the hostages to be returned home. Those are both Israeli hostages and American hostages, for us to surge humanitarian assistance into Gaza so we can help out Palestinian civilians who are in harm's way through no fault of their own, and also, of course, to lay the foundation for a just and lasting peace between a safe and secure Israel and the opportunity for the Palestinian people to receive the dignity and the self-determination that they deserve. That's what is on the table right now, and we are squarely behind that effort led by President Biden, joined by Vice President Harris, and of course supported by Secretary Blinken, who is in the region right now to try to get this peace agreement done.
Did you just say A. Blinken?
Former President Trump is making a big push to get black voters to come to his side. I wanted to get your reaction to something President Trump said recently about Vice President Harris and her race at an event for black journalists. Take a listen.
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago.
You know what? I was just thinking about this earlier, what Trump is about to say here. Like, this would not have flown at all back in the day, like questioning the racial makeup of your political opponent. It's crazy how it's acceptable to some people. Like, it's acceptable enough to where he's their candidate for a major party. And I mean, you can look at Kamala Harris and tell she has African ancestry, and you can, I mean, she's talked about it. So this notion that Trump is trying to push that, like, yeah, she just now decided she's a black person. Like, no, that's not the case at all. That is not true. It's ridiculous.
When she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She's a black person.
What was your response when you heard that?
It was a very ignorant statement made by the former president, but we should not be surprised because this is someone who's often engaged in racial arson to try to inflame passions amongst the American people in a very unproductive way. Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are running a forward-looking, joyful campaign. The difference between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump is as wide as the Grand Canyon. Kamala Harris is about unity. Donald Trump is about division. Kamala Harris is about the future. Donald Trump represents the past. Kamala Harris will build an economy that allows the middle class and everyday Americans to get ahead. Donald Trump wants to go back to an economy where his main emphasis is big tax cuts for the wealthy, the well-off, and the well-connected.
That's
so
always
we're
been
going
the
to
thing.
continue to be part of, led by Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, a
That's always
joyful,
been the goal.
forward-looking campaign that brings the American people together, that is designed to deliver real results for everyday Americans and solve problems for hardworking American taxpayers. We'll leave the chaos, the division, and the extremism to Donald Trump and the Republicans.
Donald Trump and his allies are already starting to lay the groundwork to contest the election results in November. Are you confident that a Republican-led House will certify?
This is why people do need to vote. Even if they don't want to vote for president, you need to stop the fucking, like, we need to end the madness in Congress. It needs to be, I'm voting, but it doesn't really, it doesn't matter where I am. It doesn't matter what I vote here because it's going to go Democrat here no matter what. But I'm doing it anyway. I like the raw numbers to show who actually got the most votes. I don't have any extremism. I'm fairly moderate. I'm not a politically extreme person.
By the 2024 election in January?
I'm confident that we're going to do everything that we need to do over the next few months to make sure that House Democrats take back the majority so that the American
I voted in the primaries.
People do not have to encounter that question. It is a reality that far too many of my extreme MAGA Republican colleagues in the House have engaged in election denial, conspiracy theories, and have tried to undermine the very fabric of our democracy and the peaceful transfer of power. By the way, Jake, that's what Trump's Project 2025 is all about. The extreme MAGA Republicans want total control over the lives of the American people, total control over our government, and total control over our democracy, and we've got to stop it from happening.
We'll see what happens. It's definitely way more competitive now than it was a few months ago. Yeah, I guess we'll see. This is going to be crazy. What is this?
No, Mary, we got mixed reactions.
This is based in Tacoma, Washington.
About this billboard behind me, which calls on the abolition of nuclear weapons. Now, this is video from the Como 4 drone of the billboard. Now, the cartoon illustration shows a boy standing next to some weapons and a map that shows how close a naval base Kitsap Bangor is to this location, which is about 34 miles. Now, Ground Zero Center for Nonviolent Action is the organization that paid for this, and they tell me that the reason they put these up is to start a discussion about how close it is to people's homes and for people to know the dangers they say could be catastrophic if an accident takes place and a missile detonates. Now, we spoke with...
That's funny. There's all these nukes in Tacoma, and then Tacoma's right next to Mount Rainier, which is one of the most dangerous volcanoes on Earth. There's all this... It's a very volatile area. What if Mount Rainier erupted and then it caused some sort of issue with the nuclear weapons that are held nearby? I don't know. It's crazy.
Drivers and residents in Tacoma, some saying that they want to see more of these, while others say nuclear weapons are needed to protect ourselves during war.
Someone has to get the message out. So if it's a billboard or through interviews or whatever. We don't need weapons.
Yeah, it pisses you off. Because everybody else has them. And if we don't have them, that leaves us short end of the stick.
Now, others I talked to say that these billboards should not be put up because it's giving the wrong message. And some residents say that they feel safe living close to the naval base.
That poor kid with his ice cream cone, he has to worry about nukes.
Are aware that there are nuclear weapons there, but they say that if worst case scenario, the U.S. goes to war, they say these weapons are the key to protecting everyone. Now, last year, the organization said that they only put one of these billboards up, but this year they have posted 5 around Everett, Lake Forest Park, Seattle, and here in Tacoma. Mary?
Karina, the organization paying for this, did they tell you what prompted them to start putting them up now?
Yeah, well, one of the members of the organization said that because of the Israel-Hamas war, they wanted to put some of these up just kind of to show awareness of the dangers of these nuclear weapons. But again, we did get a lot of mixed reaction. And at 6, we'll
what is it? Garbanzo bean paste, garlicky garbanzo bean paste, hummus, delicious.
Hear more from people who are in support of these weapons. But for now, reporting in Tacoma, Karina Vargas, Coma News.
Damn.
New this hour on CNN. In the latest installment of CNN's Road to 270 electoral map, CNN's political team has moved several states in a positive direction for Kamala Harris. In this new electoral outlook out this morning, 4 states are moving from a leaning Republican to toss-up. That includes Michigan, Georgia, Nevada, and North Carolina. Now, CNN rates 7 states as toss-ups, those 4 plus 3 others: Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Arizona, as well as Nebraska's 2nd congressional district.
Yeah, this map has changed quite a bit because Michigan was starting to trend red and Pennsylvania was starting to trend red. Georgia was trending red. I had no idea that North Carolina is now possibly up for grabs. That's crazy. Florida is a very faded red now. We got Arizona and Nevada. That is something else.
Towards its states by congressional district, electoral votes by district. Now, it's just a snapshot of the current landscape as we assess the map. Our panel is back. So this is a shifting electorate, obviously, shifting to Harris. But is this a honeymoon phase? Or does the Harris team actually think that this is going to grow in the weeks ahead?
They certainly hope it'll grow. I mean, that's...
But look, they could get the balance that they expect to get post-convention they could have already had it during this honeymoon phase. Maybe she's reached her peak and we've reset to a neck-and-neck race.
I think the main, one of the primary questions for reporters covering politics and Vice President Harris at this time has been, is this excitement that's driven by the fact that Joe Biden is not at the top of the ticket?
Yes.
Or is it the fact that actually it's for the Vice President Harris exclusively?
Probably both.
Look, going into it, the good news is...
I wasn't a big fan of Kamala, but I was like, man, we need anybody other than Biden, and she was the most obvious choice based on her position that she already had. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And she's handling it pretty well. She chose a good running mate. Hopefully she can hold on to this momentum between now and November.
You're going into the DNC. You can get a boost off of that. This really hasn't been a campaign of policy outlines thus far. It's been one of emotions, and that does matter in an election as well. But the big question here is this momentum going to last? I would expect that you're going to see more questions on what her policy platform is going to be, and not just sort of the excitement over someone new at the top of the ticket.
She's not Joe Biden, and she's not Donald Trump, so this is exciting.
Right. But how long can that last here? You saw her roll out an economic platform just this week, so you're probably going to see her roll out more things in the weeks ahead after the DNC. With that could also come scrutiny.
But this is yet another forecast here that has Joe Biden, or that has Kamala Harris having multiple paths to 270. The Sun Belt path, the Rust Belt path. That's got to be concerning for the Trump campaign.
Oh, it's absolutely concerning. I mean, they're seeing all of these numbers. Now, again, if you talk to senior advisors, they believe that this is all part of a boost of enthusiasm. They saw this coming. They said that it was going to last just until the week after the DNC. So that's why if you talk to them, yes, they're freaking out. But at the same time, they're thinking, okay, there's a chance that this levels out into a race. The big question again, and this is one that I think has been really hard for anyone on the ground to answer in a way that it wasn't hard in 2020 and 2016, is like we are in an unprecedented moment here. I mean, this late change at the top of the ticket, how voters are reacting, and what exactly that means for driving voters to the polls. And that's what's missing in both the Harris analysis and the Trump analysis, because we simply don't know. And I don't think anyone has a clear idea right now as to how long, if this is a boost that lands, where she lands, what that landing looks like. Yeah. And that's really been the big question. Even on the ground with the Trump voters, it's like you see some people being interested in the fact that she's running. It's like, oh, other people, no, it's just another Biden. But nobody seems to have a real idea of where this race is.
Yeah, and, look, and she's benefited from all these positive headlines, as you can see over the last last several weeks in her entrance into the race. But is this irrational exuberance? This is how Dan Balls, of course, the very veteran and esteemed political writer for the Washington Post, puts it in a story this weekend. So the polls have shifted in Harris's favor, but for all of that, the presidential contest is a toss-up. Some Democrats warn that many in the party may be suffering from irrational exuberance about her chances of winning.
Well, and to your exact point, this is unprecedented, so nobody actually knows what's going to happen next. The Trump campaign is saying, oh, it's a honeymoon, it's a sugar high, but they don't know. And we don't actually know. Maybe she runs away with this. Or maybe, like after the Democratic convention, she sits for her first interview, she does a debate, and Democrats are like, man, we just nominated a lemon here. Because like maybe she really stumbles in those first interviews. The fact is that she has been so protected and so guarded these first few weeks. There is increasing scrutiny on every single thing that she is going to do now. The first interview is going to be really dissected and picked apart. Every single policy rollout is also going to be the same. You saw basically the New York Times, the Washington Post really be very critical of her first big policy rollout, which they essentially called price controls, and they called it basically a political gimmick. And that is the one consequence of, while she's been guarded and enjoying these good vibes, there are potential consequences down the road after they get out of this convention.
And just like we'll get a sense in the coming weeks how voters view the onslaught of television advertising that they've been seeing really since she had entered the race, and this effort to define who Kamala Harris is on both sides. The money has just been staggering. $118 million spent between the two parties and their groups, their allied groups, since Biden dropped out over the last month. Most of which, not most of it, the most going to Pennsylvania, $39 million. Democratic side, GOP, and then the rest down the line. Just take a look at what the ads have been saying, what people in there are seeing in their living rooms about Kamala Harris.
She grew up in a middle-class home. She was the daughter of a working mom, and she worked at McDonald's while she got her degree. Kamala Harris knows what it's like to be middle class.
If you've had enough of this political era and you're ready to turn the page,
get
Kamala
rid of
Harris
Trump.
is ready
Yeah, these ads are pretty straightforward.
to lead us to the future.
God, when I lived in Ohio and it was a swing state, from September onward, almost every ad that you saw was a political one.
Alarming spike in inflation soaring.
Because not only do the candidates themselves make ads, but then all these political action committees make ads too. And then there's all the people running in the state and local elections.
To its highest level in nearly 40 years.
That is called Bidenomics.
Who released every one of them? Liberal DA Kamala Harris. The victim's blood is on her hands.
Oh my God.
They're both trying to define her. Her biggest strength and her biggest weakness is that she's undefined and has to be introduced to voters in this very truncated moment. The Harris campaign people I've talked to think that this is not just good vibes that will dissipate, that the fundamentals have shifted, that, we see Senate candidates, House candidates wanting to campaign with them up and down the ticket. They want to be with them. And they think that whatever happens next, even if she bombs in her first interview, this has been a critical period. You only get to do a first impression once, and they think it's very protected, but in the way that it has energized people, it has been flawless, is their view.
And I want to follow up on your point about campaigning with Kamala Harris. There's been some who are willing to embrace, some who are not showing up at the convention. I talked to a couple of House Democratic candidates. There are candidates who are in districts that Joe Biden won, that are Republican incumbents, about how they view Harris and what they would plan to do if she came to stump at their districts.
Well, it's great to have a former fellow prosecutor at the top. That was my job before I ran.
How much different is it with her versus Biden?
I think the energy is unlike anything I've seen since 2008.
Would you campaign with her?
Absolutely.
And so the energy and enthusiasm that we can feel now is really palpable. It's exciting.
But has Harris improved your chances?
Absolutely. I think so. It's exciting, though. Like, I'm excited about her energy, what she stands for. I think women are excited.
She's handling
to,
it well.
Really focus on the pro-choice decision that we have to.
I don't think she'll do an interview anytime soon, though. It doesn't seem like she's going to.
Yet,
We'll see.
there are candidates who are skipping the convention.
Like a prime time interview.
One's in difficult Senate races. You can see on your screen there. And there are House Democratic candidates in swing districts who have not endorsed
Sherrod Brown of Ohio. See, the two senators in Ohio are Sherrod Brown and J.D. Vance. Completely opposite from one another. Like, Sherrod Brown is very, left of center, and Vance is MAGA. So
as well. So it's a mixed bag for some of these candidates.
Well, and some of these House Democrats better want to campaign with Kamala Harris because it was their concerns that drove Joe Biden out of this race. It really was the House Democrats in particular, with Nancy Pelosi being concerned about Trump winning and Democrats not having the House and having a united Congress behind him. That fear is really what drove Joe Biden out of the race. And to Annie's point about the ads, I spent yesterday watching every single ad.
Boy.
Is there. Yeah, it was a very exciting day. And it's interesting.
I want to hang out with you on a Saturday.
And it was interesting to see that even as Donald Trump has really struggled to find a message against Kamala, we've all talked about how we can't find a nickname. Last night it was Comrade Harris. He's called her Crooked Kamala. But it's interesting that the Republican ads are incredibly consistent in their message about Kamala Harris. And it's basically dangerous, weak, liberal.
There you go. We'll see if that sells.
Dangerous, weak, liberal. Sounds like fun. All right, I'll be right back. Got to do another restroom run here. I'll be right back, and we'll do some more stuff. See you then. back again. Hi, everybody. Let's do it. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you for sending some cringe rap. So I'm going to put up. I'm going to have to put up a timer because I'll probably have to go do some other stuff. I don't want to have to stream tonight, but I will. Like, I'm not going to like throw a hissy fit or anything. If you anyone can join the DP Discord. There's members only areas, but there's public areas that anyone can join. But anyway. I'm going to put up a timer. I'd like to get to 90%. If we get to 90%, I'll stay another hour. Let's put up a 10-minute timer. There it is. There it is. 10-minute timer. And I'm just going to sit and talk while we're doing this. Eat the poo-poo. I learned how to play that Jared song that I made on AI because it's easy. Yeah, that's it. It's been a little while since I played it. Jared Genesis. No, it's I'm Jared Genesis. Do you know what I am saying? I'm playing at playgrounds, watching kids playing. I'm hanging at playgrounds, watching kids playing. Yeah, I'm a black belt. You know what it is. I'm just riffing right now. Seven minutes left. Yeah, singing the chorus out loud around people, probably not the best. Yeah. I can't sample my voice in the AI that I use. You can upload things that it uses for reference, but I've never actually done that before. I think that would be cool, though. Man, like sometimes I want to play a song, but I have to change the tuning, and then I'm like, fuck it, I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to tune to drop. I mean, I can tune to drop D, but I don't feel like doing that. So it's looking like the stream's going to end, unless if in the next 4.5 minutes, somebody helps us get to 90%, which is very doable, but we just got to get there, you know? It's awkward playing in a computer chair with like arms on it. Yeah. Hey, cool cobras. If I had another cable, I'd just plug it directly into the board, but I don't have it down here right now. Two and a half minutes. Who's going to be the hero? That was not a strung out song. That was a song I wrote a long time ago, but it probably does actually have some strung out influence that I probably just didn't even realize. I mean, like, with influence, nothing is completely original anyway. Like, everything comes from something else. I saw this video a long time ago about how, like, with musical genres, a lot of songs sound the same. Yeah. Yep, only so many notes and so many combinations of notes. All right, we're down to the final seconds. We had an impromptu guitar performance. Why write a song? I can just have a computer write songs. Oh, God. That was loud. All right. We did not get to 90%. I'm sad. I'm very sad. Someone hit the 102. You have a little bit of time right now to hit the 102 before I end the stream. If someone's going to do that. Sitting down and playing guitar like that, like at a weird angle, made my wrists tired. When I stand up, I usually have a different posture with it. Oh, my. So I guess I'm going to have to end the stream and come back later. Do another stream later tonight. Gotta do what you gotta do, tubes. So I believe I am going to do that now because that's what's happening. I don't want to, like, someone's going to try to surprise me and then I'll end the stream and it'll come through and I won't even realize it. But it is what it is, but I digress, tubes. I'll see you guys later tonight. Just keep an eye out. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.